Beats Planet.
Yo, what's happening? How's my sound? Check. How's my sound? Shouts out to the Blue Flame and everybody working there. All the essential workers working there. When my coat come in, they got to use the scales that they weigh the whales with. All that good stuff. Voch Lombardi, we in the building. What's up, y'all? Been a while since I talked to y'all individually. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing some work with hold on, let me get my war call ready. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing some work with, you know what I'm saying, Brother Jeff Kavanaugh come through the show, you know what I'm saying? Some light. You know what I'm saying? Brother Koye Media come through, you know what I mean? Some, you know what I mean? At some point, once this 53-man roster is final and the practice squad gets filled out, we'll have a full official roundtable for the, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? But I do like to have these shows, though. I like to have the phone lit shows because I need to hear from y'all. We don't always have the phones ready when we having guests sometimes because, you know, y'all are humble guests. You know what I mean? Y'all are very hospitable guests. So I know that when we have people come through, you know what I'm saying, pardon me, y'all are hosts. Y'all are hospitable hosts. So when we have guests come through, y'all like to, let them take over the show. And when it's time for y'all to speak, it'll be time for y'all to come through. You know what I mean? That's what this is here. That's what this show is here. This is the one of the week where we all get to come together, congregate as a family, and talk a little bit of noise. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about today. Now, if y'all don't want to talk about nothing, y'all know Voch Lombardi can just come in and take this show over the whole hour. We can do this by myself. I can do this alone. I can do this alone if we have to. But I like to hear from y'all. I already sent out a back signal to Brandon from Frankly Football, so I would love to get his thoughts because I ain't heard from him in a minute. He just got married. Now he's under a rock now, so we got to check in on him and Miss T and make sure they good. You know what I mean? Because we family around here. I saw Letitia in the chat box and I asked what she cooked and she ain't respond back. So we need to know, man. We need to know what you cooked. And also on top of that, did you have any sides when you cooked? You know what I mean? So we just need all that information. Please don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. We're a family here. we're a family here. You know what I mean? So don't be ashamed. Let me set the tone for y'all, and we can just kind of boogie on whatever it is that y'all want to boogie on. Okay. Hard Knocks is on the table. I have a few observations about Hard Knocks. Actually, let me get my Jamie Foxx's ready so I can make this little comment too, since we just talked about Hard Knocks real fast or whatever. Dog, like one day when I blow up on YouTube and I have like 100,000 plus subs or whatever, and I finally buy my big mansion ranch, dog, they're gonna have to do a big drone shot for me, just like they did with Jerry Jones at the start. They're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to do it. You know what I mean? Hey, I need that look, dog. I need that same look through all 90 some odd acres at my mansion ranch that they did for the Star in Frisco, dog. It was amazing how they did that. So whenever I blow up, whenever we get to this next plateau, hopefully that's at 100,000 subs relatively. When we get there, I need that same drone shot through my crib, just like they did on Hard Knocks. All right, there we go. What else is going on? If y'all want to talk about Hard Knocks, if y'all want to talk about the Cowboys and the blank 19 situation, because if I say C word 19, Google might flag it and, you know what I mean, toss me off a bridge. We don't want that. So if y'all want to talk about the blank 19, y'all can feel free to call, because I have no real worries about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got 2 whole weeks to get healthy. We got 14 total days to get healthy from now to September 9th. So whether people got lingering injuries, any last minute things need to clean up, or whether it be the blank 19, we got 14 whole days to fix that up. So I ain't too much worried about it. Dak outside throwing, man, we good. We good, man. We good. The blank 19, if y'all want to touch on Hard Knocks, if y'all just want to touch on any miscellaneous roster moves, because that's what me and Brandon from Frankly Football, say that 5 times fast. Me and Brandon from Frankly Football about to talk about miscellaneous roster things, because I hadn't gotten his opinion since his preseason thing got started, because he got married and moved to Bikini Bottom. We ain't heard nothing from him. So if y'all want to talk about any of those things, you can call into the show. Numbers 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. Get your spot, because y'all know we don't do long shows. We don't just be talking for 8 hours here. Some people do the long shows. Some people do the long shows. I ain't got it in me to do the long shows. But you understand. Brandon from Franklin Football, how are you, sir?
I'm here. You know, it's been a long time.
Hold on, Don. Let me.
I especially felt when you said shout out to the Blue Family.
Hey, man, look, let me just put my glasses back on just to welcome you properly, because it's been a minute, sir. It's been a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, talking about, hey, look, it's been a while.
Really get that one.
It's been a while, sir. You done move all the way to Bikini Bottom. You got to have a passport to get there. I ain't heard nothing from you, sir. I don't know what's your opinions on this Dallas Cowboy team of the past 3 to 4 or 5 weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to hear from you, sir, if you don't mind, like we used to do in the old days, sir, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm glad to be here, bro. You know, I'm glad that I could take the time to be here with you. I'm glad that you hit me.
My man.
So you know, speaking of you mentioned Hard Knocks.
Yes, sir.
We got to see Amari Cooper kind of do his little limp out to
Let me tell you something, dog. Anytime Amari Cooper got something to teach to CD Lamb, anytime CD Lamb got something new to learn, it's ball game, sir. I apologize for cutting you off. Go ahead, please. I beg of you, please.
Anytime Amari Cooper is regular walking, it's always going to involve that regular limp.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been trying to tweak for the last couple of days. Anytime Amari Cooper is regular walking, he's going to have that limp.
Yeah.
And then the ball snapping, then he's running. Regular, normal, like an elite wide receiver, cutting on routes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's elite, top 3, nuanced route runner. And then the play ends, and then he hitting that little walk again with the limp.
Yeah.
As long as he is on the field, he's okay.
You know, I just need Cowboys to understand that Amari Cooper probably one of the toughest guys that you got. Like a lot of people say he disappears and he doesn't have mental toughness and all that good stuff. I call nonsense hogwash on that because that dude played wide receiver on plantar fasciitis. And a lot of y'all can't walk on plantar fasciitis. And this man is playing foot. He don't miss games. Amari Cooper really don't miss games like that. So I think he should definitely be, you know what I'm saying, commended on that. There's a difference between hurt and injured, and he may be hurt, but he always going to come and play. And, you know, he may be limping on the sideline, but when he in the game, he putting Anthony Brown in a blender. So I think we're going to be good to go, sir.
Absolutely. One thing that I've adopted recently in the last few months is the Thanos gift.
Yes.
Because I feel like no one in the Cowboys sphere has the level of confidence that Thanos had in Infinity War and Endgame like I do.
Okay.
Whenever I say something, I stand 10 toes on it.
There you go.
I stand 10 toes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I've always said since the schedule got released, because if I recall, that's slightly after draft time, is I have no fear of the defending champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Pick a side.
I give you your props because, you know, Voch, you have no fear of these guys either. You're not going to let nobody come in and wipe their mud onto your welcome mat at the crib.
Never.
So I don't understand why certain people are going to, you know, be in a fit, if you will, that Dak Prescott hasn't been playing.
Let him fly.
Oh, practicing, I should say.
Let him fly.
Because I think that these practice reps are honestly a lot more meaningful than these half-ass game reps. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Brandon, it was just something so special when Adam Schefter dropped his little tweet. He was like, hey, man, Dak might not be all right. Then Dak go out preseason and just throw pregame and just throw 50, you know what I'm saying, 50 throws for the hell of it. He had to do that. He didn't have to throw 50 throws out there. He just did it for the culture, for Adam Schefter. I love that about my guy, man. I love it.
Absolutely. And then he went out and practiced in 11 on 11 today. And then you see him hit Amari Cooper. And I believe it was Dalton Schultz. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Blake Jarwin.
On the deep ball.
Blake Jarwin.
They said that his shoulder really affected his deep ball. And then he goes out and hit him on a 30-yard deep route. You know?
It's only a matter of time, Brother Brandon. It's only a matter of time, and I just want people to pick their side. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but sometimes you have to beat it in people's brains just so they know that you ain't playing. You know what I mean? I don't want to just say something one time, and they may see me smiling, they may see me laughing, they may see me say it in a lighthearted manner, and they just think I'm playing. They think I'm kidding. No, sir. I want people to pick their side now because I'm not letting people on the boat when it's too late, Brother Brandon. If they show up in week 8 and they talking about the Cowboys good. Oh, let me hop on the train now. I'm gonna be right there on the caboose at the door. I'm gonna be like, not gonna be able to do it. Good luck to you, player.
No.
Not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. I will be a guard dog, Brother Brandon. I will not let anybody infiltrate this thing that we call the loyal fandom. If you're not on this since day one, I don't want to see you later down the line. I'm not letting you in the club. You can't cry in my Lambo. You'll get tears on my seat. Not going to be able to do it, sir. When we beat the shot the Buccaneers, please, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Please, I beg of you, please.
That Lambo got Italian leather. You can't cry on that.
You can't cry on Italian leather.
Off when you get in there.
God, you can't, Brandon. Listen, sir. I don't look. I sound repetitive. I'm sick of hearing me saying it, but I just want people to know I'm not playing. I'm not bullshitting because this one's a little different, Brandon. This team's a little different, brother Brandon. let me just ask you this, sir. Since we talking about things being a little different, you what you think about your boy Parsons, man? What you think about your boy Parsons? Please.
See, but
inform.
I initially after the draft, and you can go. I will go back and I will check myself. Me and you and Chris had a show.
Yeah.
Where Chris said he had Micah Parsons in the trunk. This was in draft season.
We did say that 100%.
And then when we drafted him, I blamed him for it. But
yeah,
I will take my L for that.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is going out there and proving me wrong, bro.
Brandon, I said on like the last stream or something, I said if Micah Parsons goes out here versus Tampa Bay, preseason cool, but if he goes out here versus Tampa Bay, I didn't say an exact number, but if he tears shit up, he gives Tom Brady a hard time, maybe get a sack here or there, and we win the ball game, I'm giving that man an apology. He's getting a full-blown 30-minute apology on the live stream because that's just how I feel. I'm not too mad. Because, look, man, there's a lot of ways I could make an excuse about the whole Micah Parsons evaluation. And to be fair, Brandon, let's be fair to me and you. Rashawn Slater beating the shit out of Joey Bosa at practice right now, so let's be fair.
Absolutely.
But if if Micah Parsons comes out here smoking Tom Brady in them, I'm sorry. I will give the first apology on this show. I will be the first one to say I'm sorry. Believe that.
And here's the thing, bud. Here's the thing. He's even deeper than Micah Parsons because the day after after the first round, I called in and we said that I think this is verbatim. Micah Parsons may not have been the first guy on the list, but he's a Cowboy now, so we have to defend him.
Got to defend him.
I believe that was verbatim my statement. The guy who I really may have to end up owing an apology to is Nashawn Wright.
Oh, but we all got to line up and say sorry to Nashawn, don't we? Go ahead, sir. I'm listening, please. Please, I beg of you. Please talk. Go ahead.
If Nashawn Wright comes out here and earns not only a starting spot, but ends the year with, 2 or 3 interceptions or something like that, just ends up being an all-around decent or maybe even better corner, I'll make an hour-long video.
Listen, man.
How I was wrong about Wright.
It's early. It's early, but this draft class, right? What I like about this draft class, it's 11 guys. So even if we miss on 4 guys, that means we hit on 7. You know what I mean? And it's already looking like Bohanna got his job lined up. You know what I mean? Parsons and Bossman and Nashawn Odighizuwa was looking ridiculous out here. You know what I mean? All Chauncey got to do is be relatively cool. You know what I mean? He's on the side with the helmet on working the chords now. If we go through this whole class and Josh Ball don't make it, Matt Frank, the center from Nebraska, don't make it, and maybe Semi don't make it because wide receiver talent is just so good, even on the practice squad level on this team. Even if we lose those guys, look at the guys that we've hit on. You know what I'm saying? So far, look at the guys that we've hit on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And we talk about shooting dice in the bathroom so often. How many times you gonna hit 7 in a row before dudes just pour their money out? You know what I'm saying? Indeed, brother Brandon. This whole thing. 7 out of 9. Come on now.
This whole.
7 out of 9.
Listen, man. This whole thing is just. I've never been so ready, brother Brandon, and it's upsetting because we got a whole nother 14 and a half days before we get there. September 9th need to be here right now. I'm ready to go to war right now. Now we got some small little knick-knack injuries, or not even injuries, just guys is just hurting right now. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the blank 19 going on. I love the fact that we got a smooth 14 days just to get back healthy, just to get back on track. You know what I mean, brother Brandon? And when it's time, we gonna boogie. And if we win, I'm causing havoc in the Twitter streets, and I just fully expect for you to be there with me, sir.
They're not gonna be able to contain me because these are guys who said that week 1 would have been the worst time ever for us to be able to play them.
Get him here.
And I'm gonna say,
get him here.
Is this your king?
Get him here. Is this your king? Get him here. Get him here, bro. Put that old man on the front line right now. I'm ready, brother Brandon. I'm ready. Couple more things if you got a little time, sir. If you ain't doing nothing else.
I ain't doing nothing, man.
All right, cool, y'all. Hey, look, if y'all want to call into the show and get a little spot in the line, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. So back to Parsons for a second, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying, Brother Brandon? You know, even if Michael Parsons, first of all, we had no clue of knowing, you know, how much he was going to improve from that Memphis game to this Tampa Bay game. So let's just say that there. But even if you take away the improved pass rush abilities, Brother Brandon, just as a linebacker, you know, just as a, you know, chase and hit guy, Michael Parsons is way more impressive than we thought he was going to be. So impressive to the fact that I think he's starting. You know, if you look at the last preseason game, first two linebackers out there was Parsons and Neal. Brother Brandon, could you give me your thoughts on Parsons and Neal being the first guys out there, sir?
Parsons is kind of what you expected Jalen Smith to be before the injury, if you really think about it. Jalen Smith coming out of Notre Dame pre-injury was all over the place, just like Parsons is. And then really Parsons sat out a whole year, so you didn't know what he was going to be. You knew he was freaky athletic.
Yeah.
Him having the speed to get from sideline to sideline, we knew that was going to happen. We just didn't know what he was going to be technically.
Sure.
So, you know, there's that thing. But then Parsons also kind of got that little pass rusher thing going on for him. And then you also have Keanu Neal, who is a linebacker, but then he also got the safety thing going on for him.
Yeah.
So it's like they're both meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
And then one can move forward and the other can move backwards. So you're getting the best of both worlds.
You know, it's just so interesting how much we've moved from last season to this season. And you know, this has been a something that we've been talking about on my show, on the social medias, whatever. I would love to get your thoughts on it or whatever. Some people are like they fall into the train of thought that they think Jalen Smith has gotten slow. And to be fair, I could be wrong. That could be the case. Me personally, I don't think Jalen Smith got slow. I just think everybody around him got faster, in my personal opinion. To where it was Dorrance and Alden Smith, like it's Randy Gregory now, you know what I'm saying? To where he was running around with Sean Lee and Joe Thomas and guys got hurt and Francis Bernard got on the field that one time, you know? Now we're looking at Keanu Neal, you know what I mean? Parsons run a 4-3, like Jaron Curse is down in the box playing some linebacker now, you know what I mean? We've gone from Darian Thompson to KZ and Hooker. Like, I just think the defense as a whole has gotten faster, and that makes Jalen look just a tad bit slower. Even if you look at like the nose guys, right? Look at how horrible Dontari was. Dontari is a 350 guy, but even as 350 guy, he was kind of slow for 350 guy. Bohanna ain't slow moving for 350 guy. You know what I'm saying? I just think everybody got faster, and Jalen is just like the measuring stick to see how fast we got around him.
I think two things can be true. I think that everybody on the defense that are around Jalen are lightning fast now, especially his peers at the same position. But then also you got to remember Jalen Smith is never going to fully recover from that knee injury. So his knees and his speed may deteriorate at a rate that's much faster than a guy normally would at the age 26. I think Jalen is. So he may be 5% slower than what he was a year ago, and we may never know it because look at the level of speed that is currently around him compared to a year and 2 years before that.
Right. Fair enough.
So two things can be true.
Yeah. You know, I'm not here to say Jalen has gotten slow. Because he just very may well be that, but it's just that my overall stance is how much better I think we've gotten all together. And I don't just want to put everything on Dan Quinn or whatever. And partially this is Dan Quinn putting this whole plan together, but I just think personnel is so much better. And of course, if personnel is better, then we got better play caller, then everything else just kind of goes, you know what I mean? Because look, Randy Gregory was available last year, just that Mike Nolan would rather see he would just rather see Dorrance Armstrong in the game. You know, Mike Nolan and Tom Sula would just happen to see Alden Smith in them and all them. And you know, them dudes got fired. So
now look, for what it's worth, it's not like Dorrance is horrible. Against preseason level talent, he can get 2 sacks in one half.
We talking about Randy though. We talking about Randy. There's something different.
Randy can get out of bed, and against regular season level talent, he can get a sack and, you know what I'm saying, just hopping out of bed. Getting from his bed going to the game.
Right.
Not even to the practice field.
Right. 100%, Mr. Wolf. I'm just saying though, man. Like, you know, I've been hyping this thing up, man. I've been hyping it up, and I think I've been doing it appropriately. So I don't think I'm doing the job of overhyping anything, man. But just, you know, hey, man, when it's time, it's time, bro. When it's time, it's time. And I'm not gonna be looking back. I'm not gonna look back for nobody, man. We going all the way to the Yamin, to the Yamin. Did you have any other comments before I hang up on you, sir?
I don't think that you're overhyping anything.
Okay.
We got dudes that are doing, you know, mile-long drone flybys through a building. You know, so they doing overhyping it.
Brandon, they flying that motherfucker. Brandon, they flying that motherfucker through the cafeteria, bro, just to see what the bagels look like. You know what I'm saying? They just flying that motherfucker anyway.
Hey, I saw the seeds on the bagels, but the seeds on the bagels in 4K.
Bro, they flying past trash cans. They flying past, like, look, man, they had old boy jogging on the side or whatever just to show how in shape everybody is here. You know, even the citizens in shape. Hey. They had, look, they had people doing yoga in the field. Buddy opened up the door for the drone. You know what I mean? Just
you ever play Ace Combat, right?
Yes, sir.
That they had somebody who was an elite at Ace Combat, just sitting in a room with a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, just flying that just
flying the drone.
Listen, man, it's a good time to be a Cowboy fan, man. It's a good time to be it.
Hey, man.
Y'all could be.
Ain't nobody got management like us, dog.
Nah.
Ain't no other team of Hard Knocks ever did this, man.
But
here's my thing.
Go ahead.
I really did have a point behind that.
Please go ahead. I beg
you. You're not doing any sort of overhype. They are the hype machine within themselves. All you're saying is everybody's 0-0 right now, and until somebody proves us wrong, we going 17-0. That's how I feel.
Hold on, Brandon. Let me just put this on. Let me just. Please, man, go ahead. Please, I beg of you. Please, go ahead. Nah, that ain't the right
one. Hey, what did Dave Chappelle say? Sanction me with your army. Oh, I forgot you ain't got no army.
Look like somebody need to shut the fuck up. Like somebody need to shut the fuck up. Brother Brandon, I appreciate you for calling in, man. It's been a while since I got a chance to chop it up with you, man. How's the married life? Everything cool?
I love it, dog. I love it. I am gonna be active again. I'm recording this Friday, so expect the video Friday night, Saturday, and on Sunday. And on Tuesday, I'm going live with Tuck, Cowboys fans on. I'm gonna be live on Tuesday on his channel, so check me out there too.
There you go, Brandon from Frankly Football, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you, sir. Holla. It's been a while since we got a chance to, you know what I mean, talk to my guy Brandon from Frankly Football. But I think everything he said was the reason why I brought him in here, man. You know, I like to get perspective from different folk just to make sure I'm not bugging. Just to make sure I'm not tripping. And when I say these things, man, when I say, when I get my bag, y'all my audience, y'all know the bag I get into. I just want to make sure I'm not sounding homery. I want to make sure I'm not sounding overly optimistic. I just want to make sure that I'm on the same page with somebody. And apparently I'm on the same page with a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some people on the phone, man. If y'all want to call into the show, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. If you want to talk about anything related to what happened on Hard Knocks last night, the blank 19 stuff, if you want to, and miscellaneous roster things, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We here for you. Number should be pinned at the top of the description. It ain't, but it's pinned at the top of the chat box there, and it's on the bottom of the screen. So if y'all need the number, there you go. We got 427 concurrent viewers right here. Let me just one time for y'all for listening, because y'all deserve war calls too. Let me just appreciate y'all for being here. We got some supers, man. Pardon me. Got a couple supers, man. We ain't doing nothing else. Let me check in See what my supers are, man, cause y'all important too, man. Let me check in on my supers here. We got DM drop the dub in the super chat. Appreciate you. Voch, can you give some love to Gallup? Feel like everyone has been talking about Coop and Lamb. Show some love for the young silent killer. They all silent, honestly. They all don't have the diva wide receiver gene, so that's just fire. Appreciate you, sir. DM, we're gonna definitely do that for you. We're gonna talk a little bit about Michael Gallup. I can do that. That ain't no problem. Mr. Lee dropped the dime and says this team is incredible. 4 is back and incredible. We're gonna beat the shot the Bucks. Cowboy Nation. Hey man, anybody on that kind of time, you deserve your own war call. So let me just one time interestingly enough, if y'all been keeping up with the interviews, y'all can hear them on .com. Sometimes .com update them about 4 days later on the YouTube side or whatever. But they did an interview with Michael Gallup, and he was talking about playing the slot. You know what I mean? So if we use our football brains and put our thinking caps on, then if Michael Gallup is playing the slot, that means it's going to be a lot more outside work for CeeDee Lamb, which is cool. You know, we just looking for any kind of way to put those 3 guys in advantageous positions. You know, this ain't the old days where the slot guy is just some small shifty dude. Like, we got big slot dudes now, and Michael Gallup would be a big slot dude. You know what I mean? You know, he's been doing his yak thing. He's been 9 route guy, but you know, when we think about Gallup and his role, Gallup is considered technically the 3rd guy. But if Dak would have been healthy last year, Gallup would have been a 1,000-yard receiver, just like the other 2 receivers. So sure, I 100% agree that we shouldn't be sleeping on Gallup, but I don't think nobody's sleeping on Gallup. I just think that we're just spoiled. I just think we have an embarrassment of riches at the wide receiver position. So good luck trying to cover us, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just good luck with all that. See that 24 drop the 5 in super chat says, get them likes up. Hey man, appreciate you. One time for the one time. Let's get back into the phones. Let me take my Jamie Foxxes off, man. You know what I'm saying? I love these little goofy ass glasses, bro. I've bought several pairs of them. I need some endorsements so this thing can kind of even out a little bit. I'm gonna go on LinkedIn and find they damn PR people. See if we can make something work, man. But these joints, hold on, wait. Let me go dark lens. Hold on, let me set this up because this is my new thing. Hold on, this is my new thing. This is my new thing. The homie. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was talking to the homie 2i. 2i told me this needs to be a thing. How I go from dark lens to glaring lens, war call in the hand. I say, good luck to you. The homie 2i told me I need to find a way to incorporate that in the live stream. So if we doing the watch alongs, we beating the shit out of somebody get cut, any series of unfortunate events, you know, we see Daniel Jones in wide open space and he's running, he's about to score a touchdown, but he, you know what I'm saying, makes a mistake and trip over grass, and I get, you know, so I just get a chance to see it. We roast him in the chat box. I'm just gonna look at Daniel Jones and be like, hey man, good luck to you. Shouts out to Daniel Jones, man. Ed Barnes dropped 5. Is that pounds or euros? Educate me, please. 5 little E's with a line in them. He says, any concerns over the O-line performance last week? Thought Leal looked particularly awful versus the Texans. I try to tell people we're going to judge off 68 plays, not 6 to 8 plays. Leal Collins played about 2.5 series, and he had a couple of bad reps or whatnot, but I can attribute that to a couple of things, man. You know, I think if the quarterback was different, I think there's a lot of things that Dak does to protect his guys. You know, if you think about that season in 2018 where Dak and the Cowboys were second in sacks given up, it was at like 56. But then Dak got better with getting rid of the football. Then that number goes down to 23. So guys are going to get beat. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just, and then Leo Collins ain't played football in the year. So, if he's going to be rusty, this is the right time to do it. Guys are going to get beat, you know. So first of all, let's do that now so we ain't got to worry about it later. 2, just don't get beat as much as Terrence Steele gets beat. And you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, get right. Get right before it's all over. And Pick and Pop drop 4 in the super chat. Appreciate you, sir. Let's get into the phones. We got a platinum caller and a number we don't recognize. We're going to hear from both of them. Let's get brother Logan on the phone, see what he's talking about. Logan, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yo, Voch, what's good, my brother?
Man,
how are you?
Man, I'm holding it down for the Doski Woski, man. I'm blessed. I can't complain about nothing. You know what I'm talking
Oh, yeah, Voch. I know how it is. It's been a while since I called the show, man.
Hey, man, look, home is where the heart is, sir. You can call in here whenever you want to. If you want to take a year off and call back, you here. You gonna always be platinum in this house, so don't even worry about it.
It's good to be talking to you again, Voch. I've been watching the shows for all the Cowboys content creators,
Sure.
Sky and Law and My Cowboys Family, everybody that makes the content, man. I suggest everyone go support these cats because, they taking time out of their life to do this for everybody, getting the content, and it's just wonderful to have all these outlets nowadays to
Sure.
listen to all this wonderful content that y'all in the community do.
Sure. Appreciate you. 100%, Mr. Wolf.
So my particular question is, I know the majority of the NFL snaps we do nowadays is in nickel specific.
Mm-hmm.
Hear your opinion. What percentage of snaps do you think we're going to be in nickel or dime or base? Because I have a feeling we're going to be more nickel than we are in base.
Plenty of them. I think last year the number was around 60-something%, like 68% was a nickel. So, most teams are going to run out with 3 wide receivers. We got to be able to counteract that. Something I thought was interesting that we were doing in the preseason is that we would play a version of what nickel would look like, but instead of there being a nickel corner, there would just be a safety in that spot. So we saw situations where we had 3 safeties on the field. Curse would be the down nickel guy or the, alternative position for whatever run play safety is. And then they'll have KZ and Donovan Wilson behind them. So in my mind, what that means is if you get a bigger safety like Curse, he gets to walk down in the box, play nickel, but also give you run support. Because, you either want Jordan Lewis in run support or you want a bigger guy like J-Ron Curse in run support or Israel Mukwamu, but I don't think Israel tackling nobody, so it could be Curse's job. I think that's going to be our way to line up in the nickel and stay with pass integrity, but still be able to stop the run if they, do decide to run out of a 3 wide receiver set. In my opinion, that's what I think that is.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful because I think we're going to do better in nickel because that just means you could have one less linebacker on the field, but I think that gives you more of an opportunity to run on one of those safeties and play them as a linebacker. Like they're coming in to play linebacker as nickel, but that's when I think they're keeping Curse for to come in and kind of play nickel like the linebacker safety hybrid to come down the box. At least that's what I saw in the game.
Sure.
But I think running nickel is going to be good, especially because I think speed is the one thing I've noticed about the defense, and I think the speed is really going to help us get better tackles. Micah Parsons is one of the craziest athletes I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody his size that's that fast.
Yeah.
And I think the speed difference from this year to last year,
sure.
I think people have PTSD, and that's rightfully so.
Right.
But this defense is going to be completely different, not in terms of just scheme-wise, but in terms of just athletically. And I totally agree with your point that Jalen, it's not that Jalen got slower. The people around him just got way faster. And making him look like he's running in quicksand.
Yeah.
And, you can't do anything about his leg, but he's just – you can't keep those cats. I think Keanu Neal did an excellent job in the game. I think he's won his liked Dan Quinn liked him a lot. And I'm excited. What really got me excited was all the different looks Dan Quinn's been using.
Sure.
Mike Nolan was not a creative-ass defensive coordinator. Dan Quinn moving people around, and that gets me excited.
Sure. 100%, Mr. Wolf. Brother Logan, that's all you got for us?
Yeah, last thing I want to say, I have no fear of them. We're going to beat the shit out of the Bucs.
He gonna beat the shit out of people, dog. What you talking about?
When Micah Parsons sacks Tom Brady on his ass and he fumbles the ball and we scoop it up and we get in the red zone and I see Zeke punching in for a touchdown, we have no fear of him. Our water won't taste good in the morning. That's all I got, Voch.
We bet
you have
not.
a good one tonight.
We bet not, Brother Logan. I appreciate you, sir. We bet not. If Micah Parsons has sacked Tom Brady again. Boy, look, if we get a turnover, a return, and a Micah Parsons sack on Tom Brady in one play, I'm humping the chair again. And I got a brand new chair, so I'm humping the new chair. You know what I'm saying? The new chair. On stream. That's just how I feel, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Alex says, Voch got Dallas fans so delusional about the Tampa Bay game. All right. All right, you know what I'm saying? Alex is a Eagles fan, so I can imagine your team being afraid of Tampa Bay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Hey. That's how you feel. Oh, man, Pick and Pop done dropped a dime in the super chat twice, man. He ain't even want to say nothing. He just want to hold it down. Appreciate you, sir. One time for you, sir. Wakanda forever. All that good stuff, you know? Somebody in the chat box said, I got somebody pregnant. I don't know what y'all talking about. What was Dallas' record with Voch last year before the injury? With Voch? Voch ain't play. Voch was a fan. Let's get Landlord on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We just going to bring in Landlord, see what Landlord talking about. What up, Landlord?
What's going on with the Vacho? You all right?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I just see this Eagles fan in the chat box openly admitting that he has fear of Tampa Bay. This Eagles fan just complying with the idea that this team is better than ours. Just this Eagles fan that loves the notion that he gets to go in his closet, in the corner, in the closet, and ball up in fetal position and let somebody take his lunch money and stuff him in the locker. He's complying with this notion. I refuse, brother Landlord. You know what I'm talking about?
You know that fear suit them well though. Like
Yeah.
I just want to holler at him personally because like you an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
You know I'm Landlord from Alabama, right? So I've literally seen every game Jalen Hurts played, and like dude is terrible, bro. Like for real. He can run. He's a great athlete, but he's not a great quarterback. I'm an Alabama fan, man. He almost lost us 2 championships. That's a fact.
Right.
Like literally, the only reason we won is because Saban the GOAT. He had enough balls to pull him out the game. That's the only reason we won. Saban had enough balls to pull Jalen Hurts out the game and put Tua in, a real quarterback that made real throws. That's the only reason we won that championship. We would have lost another one. He lost us the one the year before against Deshaun Watson because he couldn't make the throws. So good luck with that guy. Like, good luck with him. Good luck with him.
He had to be ashamed of himself.
Alabama fans was done with Jalen Hurts. We was relieved when he went to Oklahoma. And he looked good over there because, you know, defense don't live over there. Defense is non-existent in Oklahoma and whatever conference that is, that kiddie conference.
Yeah,
SEC ball, he couldn't do it.
Right.
Everybody knew the book on Jalen Hurts.
Right.
As soon as he make one read, if it ain't there, he might run to the right. Everybody knew this. He run to the right every single time. Like, no lie. And I used to chill for him, but after he put us through so much stress, I had to let him go. And Tua was the save.
Hey man, let him live, man. Let him live, man. Let him live, man. They up there trying to trade and get Watson, bro. Leave him alone. Go ahead. Tell him about Hard Knocks, Landlord. Tell me what you learned.
Yeah, they need a little help.
Go ahead.
But did you hear what DeMarcus Lawrence said about the tight end to Kamara?
Yes, sir.
That shit had me crunk.
Yes, sir.
He said. Kamara said, I couldn't go inside because it was tight end now.
Why can't you?
D-Law said, so? He said, fuck him.
Why can't you?
Hey, go anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, he had me lit when he said that shit. I ain't gonna lie. He said, fuck him. Hey, we gonna go anyway. We don't fear them. But Hard Knocks getting better to me. I hear a lot of critiquing about everything. Like, these days with everybody with media outlets and shit, it's like, nobody's satisfied with nothing. Everything is not good enough. Like, people just be wanting clicks, man. Like, Hard Knocks getting better. Like, the first episode was okay. The second episode was better. This episode was even better. Like, you can't tell me you don't like Trayvon Diggs' son. He was brilliant.
Right.
Like, how could you not like that? That shit was entertaining.
Right.
Like, that I don't know what it is, bro. I'm from the South. So we rock the Jordans where I'm from. I don't know if it's like since that got on the J's or what, but this nigga feel like he the coolest man in the world. I don't know.
Dak got all the J's.
He just feel like he the coolest dude in the world, man.
Boy, look, man. Dak to sign his contract. They just done filled his closet up. He got a different pay every day, man. Let him fly. Let him fly, man.
Man, I seen that boy with the Travis Scott fragment ones on. I said, man, Dak in his bag, man. Then rocking it with the Cowboys jersey, man. Hey, his swag is on 1,000 now, man.
Must be
and
nice.
like I've been, you see the talking heads talking about. I think Kyle heard talking about some the Cowboys pampered because we got all this luxurious stuff, and Shannon Sharp tried to say the same shit, but like, bro, if you was a Cowboy player, you should look at it like, man, it's a privilege to be here. Like, you shouldn't be here like, oh, we got everything, so we don't got to do nothing. No, you should look at it like, man, we got to live up to this shit. We got to represent this stuff. We ain't just here just to sit around and look cool.
Right.
Like, shit, we gotta represent this style and make sure this shit is on the right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't like how they trying to hate on the Cowboys because we rich. You know what I'm saying? They hate us because they ain't us. Like, I don't appreciate that.
Let them fly.
Talking about, oh, they living in luxury and shit. Like, man, quit all that hate, man. Let us fly, man. Y'all some haters.
Let them fly. Hey, landlord, this was a great call, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Already, man. Y'all hold it down, man. For the Doska
Whiskey.
All right.
Hey, look,
Get
man.
at me, though, man. Y'all.
Oh, shit. Look, man, just looking over at the chat box while I'm having a conversation with landlord, man, just looking over in the chat box, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm only addressing this because sometimes I just want to equip my people with what to say when, you get into these, verbal situations on the internet with these people, man. But they may say something like, but I get your excitement, but I know you said you're gonna beat the Bucks, but Voch, Dak Prescott played last year and he was 1-3. It's fair. You know who also played last year? Started last year? Dontari Pope. Guys like Darian Thompson. Guys like Joe Looney. Guys like Terrence Steele and Brandon Knight. Guys like, hold on, let me get my war card ready for this one. Guys like Jalen Smith. What you want me to say? You know what I mean? You can try to find little excuses all you would like, sir. You can try to use the little lines that you've seen on social media and be like, you know what? I'm going to pick on Cowboy fans and I'm going to use this line, and this line. Nah, I'm not going to let you. But Voch, last year, such that we ain't talking about last year, we talking about this year. Yo, Alex, you're an Eagles fan, right? You want to also know what happened last year with the Eagles, Alex, last year? You want to know what Andy Dalton did to your Eagles last year? To your Eagles? Andy Dalton and Terrence Steele. Blake Jarwin was missing also. I forgot all about that. And no Randy Gregory and Dorrance Armstrong and Darian Thompson, all those. You want to know what we did to your Eagles last year, brother Alex? You want to know what? Boy, just imagine what happens when that cast is there. Just what happens. Just imagine what happens when the full cast is there. Where we see y'all, Cowboys see the Eagles. Week 3, I want your front row, Alex. On this channel right here, I want your front row. I don't want you to go nowhere. I want you to look. You watching this preseason as a family. When the Cowboys get their hands on the Eagles, I want you live on this show because you are family. Because you do love this show. You do love Dallas Cowboy content, Alex, the Eagles fan. So just as much as you're here now, I want you here week 3 also when we start putting hands on you. It's only right. It's only fair. And I'm not going to address it again. I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to say another word about it. I'm going back to the phones. Andy Dalton beat Jalen Hurts. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, player. Let's get back to the phones, man. We got Angel from Texas. What's good, my guy?
What's up, Voch?
You see how I got to talk to him sometimes, huh? You see how I got to talk to him, huh, bro?
Nah, you ain't say nothing wrong.
There you go.
You ain't say nothing wrong.
There you go. What you got for the show, sir?
What Voch is trying to get y'all to understand is that as far as our division is concerned, y'all didn't make no changes. Y'all still gonna roll them same ass sorry ass 7-9, 6-10, and last in the division. So I didn't keep up with your record, Eagles record. All right. Giants, y'all dumbass. You finished last with the last ranked offensive line, and you went and drafted a wide receiver.
Okay, what else?
You need another one.
What else? Tell them about Daniel Jones, please. Say something about Daniel Jones, please.
Wait, what was he, 10, 11? I ain't talking about a game. I'm talking about 10 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, right? So how the hell is that going to win the division? Win ever in life? Can you roll out the last-ranked quarterback and the last-ranked offensive line? And you want to tell me about a damn defense, and you're going to draft a wide receiver?
Did you know?
Redskins.
Did you know that? Did you know that Dak Prescott only played 4.5 games and he only had 2 touchdowns less than Daniel Jones?
We not surprised. We not surprised. We not surprised.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, the Redskins, y'all drafted a linebacker, and your problem was offense.
Mm-hmm.
The linebacker can't score for you.
Mm.
So at some point, you reach a saturation level.
Right.
Okay. And you're only going to be as good as you're going to get with that front seven.
Right.
You got Chase Young.
Right.
You could have rolled out a third-round linebacker. Your dumbass needed a quarterback.
Hey,
okay?
Angel.
You ain't do that.
Angel, let him fly. We're going to show him this year. You understand? We're going to show him this year. Let him fly.
And as far as the NFL is concerned,
please.
You look at the offensive lineman this defense has to play.
Mm.
You look at the offensive line. We play limited amount of top 10 offensive lines this year. Look it up. Look at the offensive lines. Look at the personnel they added. Tell me what offensive line that this new defense got to be scared of. We're going to leave a blood trail, Voch.
No. Bro, you ain't said nothing wrong, man. Why you just dropping facts on my show like this, sir? Have some class.
Oh, Diggy Zoo?
Have some class.
Diggy Zoo, he's a man. He's a man monster.
Sir.
You talking about a 3-time wrestling champ.
Sir, why you keep dropping facts on my floor, sir? Have some class, please. Would you clean it up if you don't mind? Just dropping facts all over my floor in the studio here, please.
I would clean it up, but then Michael Parsons come in running a 4-3.
Please give me look. Listen. It starts September 9th, sir. Let me take my glasses off so you can see my eyes.
And that's the thing. That's what hurts me so much because we got to wait to see it.
We ain't got
I know
long.
what Dak's going through.
14 days. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It'll.
Go ahead, Voch. I'm gonna let you enjoy your evening, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna holler at you later, bro. I'll be in the chat.
It'll be upon us before you know it, sir. I appreciate you, dog. Great call, Angel from Texas, man. Listen, man. I just want people to pick their side, man. I just want people to be appropriate with how they really feel. You know what I mean? I don't want no last minute tomfoolery around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want just people to come in talking about something. Oh, I love the cat. No, you don't. No, you don't. You came in week 7. I kept the receipts. And YouTube is my day job now, so I might be petty enough to go back and find some old comments. Please, don't play with Voch. Don't play with Voch. Pick your side and keep your side. I beg of you. I got some Cashapps in the house. Let me say something to my Cashapps. Milam Taylor. Appreciate you. Dropped a quarter pounder with cheese. You know what they call a Royale with cheese in France? I mean, shit. A quarter pounder with cheese in France. He dropped 25. It says for the Cowboys whooping the shit out the Bucks. Let's go. Hey, look. Hey. Appreciate it. Then we got Tony Carter also dropped a Royale with cheese, a 25 a quarter. He says he just showing love. Thank you for all you do. Hey, appreciate you, brother Tony. Appreciate you. I want everybody to, you know what I mean? Just be available, man. Be available. It's easy to come find me when some nonsense going on. You know what I mean? Like when something happened and I don't anticipate it happen, it's easy to come find me. Y'all just come find my channel. I want y'all, if you hating on Dallas right now, brother Alex, if you hating on Dallas right now, I want to see you. I want to see you front and center. You understand? When the Coke come in, they got to use a scale that they weigh the whales with. I want to see you. Let's get back to the phone. 617 been waiting for a while. We're going to get to 617. Then we're going to go Cash Kai. Then we're going to go Trucker's Life. Y'all hang tight. I apologize. 617, what's up? Who this?
What's going on, man? This is Franklin from Boston, man. How you doing, Voch?
Frank from Boston. What's good with you? How you doing? What you got for the show?
What's going? So
Are you time out, sir? Time out, sir. Are you in the comments at the same time while you on the phone? I'm just looking at the comments right now.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey man, you showing love. I can't hate on that, dog. I can't hate on that. Can't hate on that. Appreciate you, Frank. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. What you got for the show?
So I want to know your thoughts on what we're going to do for our third down running back, or our third string running back, I should say, since we got Mr. Rico Dowdle out for the season. You think Jaquan Hardy's going to make the roster?
Let me pull my roster cheat sheet that I stole from the media section of Oxnard. It's either going to be Hardy or Knox. To be fair, if you want a real idea of what's going to happen, if they like Dowdle, they're going to put Dowdle on injury reserve. They're going to roll out Tony and Zeke. And they may just not have a third running back. They'll just use that spot to fill the fullback situation, right? Because you would think that they'll just carry, we'll just carry two running backs we'll just carry three running backs and a fullback. You know, honestly, it's hard to get Tony reps behind Zeke. You know what I mean? So in my mind, what's probably going to happen is Knox may be a practice squad guy, possibly, and they'll just let Nick Ralston, the fullback, they'll just let him be the third running back. If anything were to happen to Zeke or Tony, they'll just pull Knox up from the practice squad and just move on with their life. So roster wise, keeping Rico, that kind of helps us a little bit in terms of roster management.
I think you're right on the nose with that. Plus, you are definitely right with the Tony Pollard needing more touches thing, especially even last year. I felt like he could have got more touches when Zeke was out.
My bad, I was drinking water. My bad. But yeah, 100%. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Even if
he's a problem.
Because look, something I've always wanted to do. Mike McCarthy has history of taking two running backs and carving out two different roles with him, to where he'll have like a James White type of guy, then there's an Eddie Lacy type guy, then he's throwing the ball to the Ty Montgomery kind of guy. I would love for them to do something like that with Tony, Zeke, and whoever the hell, you know what I mean? You know, to make Tony not so much as the second running back, but the utility guy that happens to be a running back. And like Rico Dowdle would be second running back with Zeke being first guy. Not exactly how it would go, but I would love for Mike McCarthy to, figure out a way to get Tony involved, because we would need Tony to be involved, man. Just Tony adds just another element to this offense. The offense crazy without him, but you add Tony, this thing will just get even more scary. So, you know how I go.
That's the thing, too. I mean, this is really the year for Mike McCarthy to really draw some stuff up and just get creative. I mean, there's only so much you really need to do when we got, that three-headed monster at wide receiver and Zeke in the backfield. But McCarthy, man, I don't know if he's necessarily on the hot seat, but it's definitely lukewarm. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But we're going to have to see, man.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. Yo, Frank from Boston, I got plenty of callers, but I just put you down platinum. So appreciate you for calling, sir. And until next time, we going to beat the shot at the Bucks, right?
We're going to beat the shit out the Bucks, man. I'm from Boston, and I don't even like Brady.
I just want your temperature, man. I just want your temperature. All right? Appreciate it, Frank. Appreciate it, Frank. Now, see, look, I'm not asking everybody, because I know certain people temperature. I know JR temperature. I know Trucker's Life temperature. I know Tyrone temperature. I know Cash Kai temperature. You know what I'm saying? But this was Frank's first time. I already know. But this was Frank's first time calling, so I had to ask Frank to see what Frank was all about. Frank on the right side of history. We got Cash Kai on the phone. What's up, Cash Kai?
Voch, what's good, man? What's good?
Man, we got 14 days till we go to war, and I'm ready, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, you talking about you ready. Shit, I damn near got a calendar, alarm, everything you need. I'm ready. I'm waking up every morning watching goddamn the Hard Knocks from the rewatching that bitch and highlights from the past season, getting ready.
Let them know. I'm
ready to damn tackle somebody right now.
Go ahead. Please. What you got for the show, Cash Kai? Bless us, please. I beg you.
I'm not sure if anybody already talked on it, because I hopped in halfway through the streaming shit, but I liked on that episode of Hard Knocks last night how they gave Coop some love.
Yeah.
Because we really haven't heard too much from him. I ain't gonna say I was kind of pissed. Fuck that. I was pissed.
Yeah.
I seen my dog ain't make the top 100 receivers, and they had Corey Davis and Jarvis Landry. That man had like 840 some damn yards last year. I'm like, how they ain't got Coop on there? Then like all the fantasy football rankings and shit. I'm like, okay, because that boy gonna come in right under the radar. just how he showed City that that little 1-2 move.
Yeah.
That's how he gonna be tearing them up. I feel like he the only corner. I mean, not the only corner. I'm tripping.
Receiver.
The only receiver in the league that can consistently get off on all the top corners.
Yes, sir.
He get Ramsey hell every time. He gave that boy Jair Alexander like damn near 230. What you say they call a quarter pounder?
A Royale with cheese. A Royale with cheese.
He gave that boy 2 of them with cheese.
Had that boy out there cha-chaing, man. Hey, look, man. Like anytime Lamb got something to learn from Coop, it's gonna be scary for him, man. I'm just waiting on it all to come together. And as far as the top 100 go, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. But what's about to happen this year? They gonna atone for their sins. They're going to atone for their sins, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. To where they may only have a handful of guys on the list. Man, look, if we do what we're supposed to do, we're going to have 10 people on the damn top 100. At least 10. At least. And that ain't me capping.
And that's how I like it. We flying a little under the radar. It's hard when you the Dallas Cowboys and you got hard knocks and shit to fly under the radar. But I feel like, we going to come in nice and ready. Shit, I like the clip too when the coach was talking to Micah after he did the play against CD.
Mm-hmm. And
he like, shit, and growing up, we did it this way. The coach told us, shit, we were trying to make the Harrisburg Post.
Yeah.
we trying to make a play in the league that's going to get you somewhere. But just seeing that interaction, man, that boy Micah, man, he hungry. He hungry like, I think it's like Nate Dewey be saying, my dog, he got them pit bull eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like seeing. I'm just super excited. I had to call and just tap in with you for a second because, hey, like you said, we got to check them temperatures because if you ain't ready for the ninth, shit, we don't need you because we come to kick some ass.
We gonna let them know.
Ninth, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We gonna let them know, Cash Kai.
We back on that shit.
I just want to let you know since you're on the phone right now. Chandra Johnson says it is time to bring that lobster out. So Cash Kai, we on your team, sir. Appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for the call, man. Hey, check back in with me on the 9th, sir. It's gonna be a movie. You understand?
Oh, for sure, definitely. Shit, I'm already ready.
My man.
Say what, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
My man. Appreciate you, my guy. Man, it's a lot of people that they unfollow me. They refuse to watch my content. And that's fine, by the way. But they'll unfollow me because Voch is just, Voch is a delusional Cowboy fan. Voch just thinks we're just going to beat everybody. Well, I think that's the difference between me and them people. Those people live in fear. Those people let fear consume them. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. Can we lose the game? Sure, we can lose the game, but you're never going to see me walk into a game before it's even played just with my head down. Oh, my God, I might get beat. Oh, my God, I might get stuffed in my locker. Oh, here's my lunch money. I'm not even going to fight. I wasn't raised that way. I wouldn't be allowed to even say comments like that. So y'all can comply. Like my man Alex, the Eagles fan. I was like, hey man, you probably terrified of Tampa Bay. Alex, the Eagles fan, said right in the chat box, hell yeah, I'm terrified. I don't want no parts of Tampa. I'm just not built that way. So shouts out to you, sir. I made a comment about the top 100 while I was on the phone with Cash Kai. I said that if the Cowboys have the season that I think they can have and we win the Super Bowl, beat the shot at everybody, we'll have at least 10 guys on the top 10. I kind of looked down the list and just kind of thought about it. If we have the season that I think we're going to have, one of the best offenses in the league, defense kind of sort of cool, but the guys that's on defense are who they are, and we win the Super Bowl, the guys I wrote down was Dak, Zeke, off the strength, they're going to put Tyron Smith on there. Off the strength, Zach. D-Law is going to go on there. Randy is 6. He's going to go on there. If Dak go crazy, by default, Coop and Lamb going to go on there. And my 9th guy, and this just how hype jobs work. This is how the top 100 goes, and this is voted amongst the players. They're going to vote Michael Parsons around like 70 or something. You know what I mean? If you win the Super Bowl, they're going to vote the long snapper in there in the top 100 just out of respect. They'll put Michael Parsons in there. And that's my 9th guy. I got a question mark next to Lael, and if that go crazy, I got a question mark next to Gallup. Question mark next to Gallup. We ain't talking about Neal and Diggs. We ain't talking about Hooker and Casey. We just 10 guys to me. I bet you we can. We got some super chats, man. Before I even move on to the comments and all that, I mean to the phones. Let me just check on Pick and Pop. Just then drop a whole nother miscellaneous 30. Just let me just one time, please, for Pick and Pop. Just Pick and Pop don't even have questions. He just want to do it for the culture, sir. Just one time for the culture. Appreciate you, Pick and Pop. Michael, move this out the way. Michael DeRee, appreciate you. Drop 5 to super chat. He says, anyway, we keep all 3 receivers next year. Anyway, we keep Hooker past this year if he's good. We don't pay secondary. That sucks. I think it depends on how much the salary cap goes up. I think if we have the season that we think we're going to have, the first thing we got to do is call Randy Gregory and get somebody to massage his feet and open up a weed dispensary and knock down Jalen's sunglass hut and build Randy Gregory's weed dispensary. In the place of that, whatever we got to do to get Randy signed and to get him under contract, we're going to do that. What I think is interesting after that, I don't know if Hooker's going to be a candidate. You know, Hooker's just kind of a mercenary guy that we're bringing in right now, and that makes sense. I think KZ's the same kind of way. I think Neal is actually in consideration when we talk about giving some money to next year guys. Gallup is definitely in consideration when we talk about next year guys. It's going to hurt your heart, but Cousin Tony might not come back. He's a backup running back. It is what it is. And we are already struggling to find carries for him, so Cousin Tony finna go somewhere and make some bread. I think in that same draft we got Donovan Wilson. That's a conversation we got to have moving forward, considering we didn't Leighton Vander Esch didn't get the 5th-year option, so he's up for it. But if he didn't get the 5th-year option, I would imagine Neal would come back cheaper than him. Plus. Let me just get my war call ready. I ain't got to war call this. Like, Jabril Cox is going to make it real interesting for Neal and Vander Esch moving forward. So that's another thing that we got to keep eyes on. Who else possibly? I don't see Connor Williams coming back. I see Connor McGovern taking over the left guard when Connor Williams is gone. Then I see us drafting another offensive line at some point between then and when Connor McGovern is gone. So then we'll just move on with that. So it depends on what the salary cap does. Because we don't have any super big name people to sign. Like most of our big name guys, they're already locked up. It's just some of the mid-tier guys that we're thinking about holding on to. And so we'll see how Neal plays. We'll see how guys like Donovan Wilson play. I would really like for us to bring back Gallup, and I wonder how much of a stick Dak holds in that contract room. You know what I'm saying? If Dak like, hey, I need Gallup back. You know, especially if we're one of the best offenses in the league, does Dak have enough pull to say, I don't want to start over with a different wide receiver number 2. This is my guy. This is who I want to make it happen. If Dak got enough pull in that room to make that happen, Gallup could come back for some cheap. I don't know. But first priority is Randy Gregory because I think Randy's is yeah. I think Randy Gregory finna beat the shit out of everybody, but that's just my thoughts. What else? Appreciate you. Pick and Pop. Santiago Taylor, 80. Dropped a dub in the super chat. Says, Voch, love the content. My name is Milam Taylor. I go by Santiago. Okay, so you dropped 25 in the Cashapp, and you dropped the Royale with cheese in the Cashapp, and you dropped the dub in the supers. Let me just kind of double you up one time. You said, thanks for the amazing content. Appreciate you. We ain't doing nothing else. We just showing love out here. People on the phone, hang tight. I promise I'm going to get to you. We just gotta take care of it. You know what I mean? We take turns here. Brother Robbie dropped the dime in the super chat. Says, look, before the Bucks game, choose your side because that Brinks truck is closing with the real fans. We are definitely going to be locked up in that truck, Brother Robbie, just because we ain't letting nobody in, so I'm glad you said Brinks truck. Everybody else can chase from way back like seats in a Cadillac. Appreciate you, man. I love Brother Robbie, man. Brother Robbie is a distinguished human being, man. We just got to show a little respect for Brother Robbie. Appreciate you, sir. Brother Robbie live in the swamps of Louisiana will jump out of a boat and wrestle a crocodile, get in his pickup truck, drive home, listening to UGK. Like, he is a distinguished individual that we should just all show some love to, man. Love Robbie. Then Dwayne Morris dropped the dub in the super chat. Appreciate you. Also appreciate all of my super chatters, man. Y'all show great love. We can't do it without you. I need y'all. Can't show love without you. We got to buy that drone for the mansion ranch. Appreciate it. Let me open the chat back up so I can see it as the phone lines go back. Don't. There we go. Also, too, since I like to talk to the chat box while we're talking on the phone, I know I just named 9 to 11 people that could possibly be on the NFL top 100 list. The top 100 don't matter, but if the Cowboys win, it's gonna all of a sudden matter. Just like I don't watch First Take, but when the Cowboys win, I'm gonna watch First Take every time just to see what the peanut gallery got to say. Will you or will you not just drop the dub in the super chat? Appreciate you for holding down the show. I need you. Chat box. How many players on our team do you think will make the top 100 if the Cowboys win the goddamn Super Bowl this year? Just let me know. We got some callers, boy. Let's see. How long we been live? For a good little bit. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to all 12 of y'all.
The conference has been locked.
But I'm locking the phone. If you on the phone lines right now, please hang tight. We're gonna get to everybody. We just got to go in certain orders. You know, we got privileged people, we got platinum people. You know, we got a couple people in here I've never seen before. So please be patient. We're gonna get to all of you, but phone lines are indeed locked now. I said we're gonna go to Trucker's Life. We're gonna go to him. He's up next. I lied. I got to call the audible because Uncle Charlie's Uncle Charlie. So we got Uncle Charlie up next. Then we got Trucker's Life on deck. I know Trucker's Life understand. We just got to respect our elders around here, man. I'm sincerely, I apologize. I'm sure you understand. Respectfully, Uncle Charlie up next. Trucker's Life on deck. Peebo in the hole. That's how we're gonna do it. We got Uncle Charlie on the phone, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Monk?
What's up, nephew? What's going on, man?
Man, I'm holding it down for the Doski Woski, trying to make it all make sense, Uncle.
Well, nephew, I'm not going to hold you long because I know you got a lot of folks in mind. I got to be respectful to my Cowboy brothers and sisters.
Appreciate you.
Let me just ask 3 cold hard questions.
Okay.
Then I got a complaint after that.
Mm-hmm.
3 cold hard questions. Who's we going to start on the other side of Diggs? Who will be that third linebacker? And who would be the but I'm trying to think here. Who will be that corner on the other side of D? Mm-hmm. Who will be that middle linebacker? Mm-hmm. And who will be that third running back?
Okay. These are all good questions, These are all good questions here. In terms of cornerback 2, I think you can break a lot of this down into 2 parts, into who's going to start the season there and who's going to end the season there. Anthony Brown going to start there. I don't think Anthony Brown going to finish there. There's this little game I like to play on my channel. There's a list of guys that's there. It's called Don't Get Hurt. Anthony Brown is the first candidate for Don't Get Hurt because if he does get hurt, Kelvin Joseph comes in. Bossman Fat comes in. Nashawn Wright comes in. If either of those guys play as good as Anthony Brown, he ain't getting back on the field. So Brown gonna start, but I think one of the younger guys gonna end up taking over. I'm gonna give you the full picture of the linebacker room because you kind of asked me 3 linebacker questions, so I'm gonna just give you the whole picture of that. It's looking like the first 2 guys you're gonna run out there is Parsons and Neal. Parsons being the Mike, Keanu Neal being the will linebacker. He got really good with his pass coverage over camp. Plus, he still got that thumpy safety thing from the linebacker position after putting on 30 or so pounds. So Neal pretty much took Van Der Esch's job. So we still going to see Jalen and Van Der Esch sprinkled in there. And Van Der Esch is doing well since he moved back to his will spot. But we're just going to see those guys in spurts. To be fair, we're probably going to see a lot more Van Der Esch than Jalen. And don't be surprised if young Jabril Cox, makes his way into a game and get into the rotation, play some kicking game stuff, and find his way doing some rotational linebacker things. Jalen Smith is another guy that better not get hurt because Jabril won't give him his job back. Mike already took Jalen's job. And in terms of running back number 3, we mentioned earlier, running back 3 might be fullback Nick Ralston because Shea Wooloney Lua undrafted guy from TCU. He's on injury reserve. Rico Dowdle's going to be on IR because his hip is bad, so he's not coming back this year. He's out for the season. So it's looking like Knox. It's looking like Hardy, one of those practice squad dudes, may fight for the spot. What I think is going to happen is we're going to use that running back 3 spot for a fullback, in my personal opinion.
Man, you could have answered that no better. Let me just say, this is why I pray for you to get $1 million worth of super chat.
I bet not.
And because you know, ball nephew, let me explain something. My complaint is this, and I'm pretty sure if my Cowboy brothers and sisters might want to rock with me on this. We had a preseason where we haven't won one game.
Right.
I understand you're not trying to get nobody hurt.
Right.
But Cam Newton is started. He started for a couple of plays. A lot of stars are going to start around the NFL. I think that's an issue. Mm-hmm. We're not getting out on the field. Let Dak run one series. Right. Let's see where he at. And another thing, too, is it possible that we can take losing all these games in the preseason over into the regular season, or it don't make a difference?
When we looking at preseason, I'm not looking at the overall team accomplishment because we can be winning and doing well, but Ben DiNucci comes in and throw 3 interceptions and a half. I mean, all that goes out the window. I think what we saw in the early parts of the game where the first team defense was in, I saw some good things from the first team defense. And, you know, offense hasn't been looking great in preseason, but, you know, Zeke hadn't been there. Dak hadn't been there. And for the most part, Cooper and Lamb wasn't there. You know what I mean? But I think that, you know, the offense is going to be the offense. I don't have any reservations about them. But the defense, personnel-wise, we've gotten better on defense. And play calling probably also. So I don't think it's going to take very much to be better on defense. So don't worry about preseason with individual stats or whatever. But just kind of look at everybody and just kind of evaluate what they're doing. Because a lot of these cats ain't going to be playing with you know, some of these guys. Like Dorrance Armstrong not going to start when the season starts. That'll be D-Law's job. You know, Basham's going to be rotating back in when things get going. You know, then Randy's going to start. So, you know, just be patient and, you know, when September 9th come around, we'll see.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this in closing, Cowboy Nation. I'm going to say this in closing, nephew. You know, this is why you know football, and this is why I hold the post of the Cowboys. See, I'm an OG. So I know what they looked like when it was bad and when it was good. I was there when it was 1-15. Mm-hmm. I was there. I was in the bed ever since sick from losing. So I know how I feel. But that's why you know football, and I should have known boxing in 1992 when I got knocked out by a snagger-tooth Jimmy Bivens in the backyard. Somebody said, you got knocked out. And I couldn't believe it. Then I expected to go home and get cleaned up and helped by my mama. And you know what she told me? You need to leave that boy alone. Thanks, Mom. I really appreciate it. And all I got to say is, man, the #1 song next year in 1992, disco song, well, I ain't going to bump no more with that big fat woman. And that's all I got to say, man. I'll talk to you later, nephew.
Uncle Charlie, I appreciate you. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Uncle Charlie, would you please tell the people where they can find you on YouTube and what you do over there?
Yeah, man. I'm going to post a show tomorrow night. I'm over there. Just put Charles Mabry in your YouTube. Uncle Charles will pop up. You'll see me sitting right up on the screen up there. And let me tell you something. Every one of my stories, let me just spell this right now. Mm-hmm. People want to know if my story is true. Let me put it like this. 98% of my stories are true. 2% is BS. You figure that one out. All right, I'll talk to you later. You take care, bro.
Appreciate it, Unc. Hey, man, go over there, check out Unc, watch his content, man. He got a new story every day, man. You can't beat old game, dog. You can't beat old game. Now, Trucker's Life, I apologize, man. We just got to it's 2 sets of people that we got to respect on this channel. We respect women, and we got to respect our elders. So, Trucker, I know you don't mind Uncle Charlie jumping in front of you, man. I apologize. But Trucker's Life.
Oh, no. Hey, man, I love Uncle Charlie, man. That man always bringing some fire.
There you go, man. There you go. But Trucker's Life, 78. What you got for the show, my guy?
Man, you took my point, though, with Jabril Cox, man. He's about to kick Leighton and Jalen off the bridge.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
When I called in on Scoutcast, remember when I called in on Scoutcast, I said Jabril Cox is gonna knock some people off.
Sure.
Let the preseason start, he's gonna show his ass, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's showing he can defend the run, he can do it all. That man is sideline to sideline.
Yep.
So by the end of the year, I say our 3 linebackers are going to be, of course, Micah, Keanu Neal, and Jabril. That's going to be our 3 linebackers to end the year.
Probably.
But
yeah, go ahead. Please go ahead.
I had you dead on about Randy Gregory about to show his ass too. Randy Gregory about to show his ass.
Listen, man. Truckers, like, I hate to sound so homery, but a lot of this stuff is just facts. This is my thing about Randy. When you watch Randy in the last preseason game, he was, whoever this left tackle was for the Texans, he was beating the shit out of this gentleman all day. And if Randy Gregory would have,
that man like a redhead
if he would have played a whole game against him, he probably would have got 2 sacks. Trucker's life. This is the funny thing about this, sir. And let me get my war card ready if you don't mind. Let me just get my war card ready if you don't mind, Truckers. Like, let me get some glasses emojis.
Oh, you know I don't mind.
Let me just get some glasses emojis ready in the chat box if you don't mind while we got the Randy Gregory gift up. This is my thing, Truckers. Like, when you say something positive about Randy Gregory and what he did versus Texas, you know, they'll call you a homer. And the first thing they'll say is, but Voch, the Texans' offensive line is horrible. That's why Randy Gregory looks so good. Cowboy Nation, your response to that is, it's a lot of horrible offensive linemen in this league, and Randy Gregory probably going to play against most of them, to be fair. To be fair.
The truth is, Randy been showing glimpses of this his whole career. He just never got a chance.
And please, so if you look at the schedule that we play against, so the kid from Tampa Bay is pretty good. Besides that, the kid from Orlando Brown at the Chiefs pretty good. You know, the Saints, you know, they got what's the name over there. He's solid, but the rest of these cats,
but they're not tiring.
Right. So the Cardinals, the Washington football children, the Eagles with Andre Dillard that they can't trade for some. I think he hurt anyways. It don't even matter. The Giants, the Broncos, the damn Falcons. We ain't playing nothing but bad left tackles this year. Good luck to you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this too to that she girls fan. Fuck the she girls. Fuck the
Listen, man, Alex is family. Alex is family, and he's got to put on for his people in hostile territory. But Alex got to understand. He walked in here. We ain't drag him in here, so he got drag with it.
Hey, I live in Compton, California. I walk around that motherfucker with a Cowboy jersey, Dallas Cowboys hat, and some Dallas Cowboy Jordans on.
Hey,
don't play with me. I rep my shit.
There you go. Appreciate it, Truckers Life.
I want all the smoke. And when you go on Twitter on the 10th and you talking that shit to people, I got you.
Hey, man, we are gonna cause all kind of destruction in the streets. I just want you to be ready. Truckers Life 78. So there's no more spaces. Just Truckers Life 78. Go over to his YouTube, check him out.
Sir.
Appreciate you, Doc.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. I cannot wait to cause so much chaos in the streets, but we better not beat the goddamn boy. We better not beat the Bucks. Let me take Randy off the screen, man. Let me give him a rest. We better not beat the Bucks, man. We gonna cause so much nonsense in the streets. We got 8 more callers, man. We gonna get to all of yous. You understand? We gonna get to all of yous. Who I said was up next? We got Peebo up next. Chris from San Antonio on deck. We got JR in the hole, all right? That's how we're going to do this. Let's go Peebo right now. Peebo from Dallas. What's up, Peebo?
Hey, what's good, man? Yo, what's up?
Man, I'm just trying to hold it down for the Doski Woski, man. You already know me, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. All right, man. First of all, the Dak injury concerns is nothing but drama for the media. Cooper Rush and Gigi are not elite enough to consider the season over when they have to go in. Because when they go in, the season is over. Everybody knows that. Parsons is going to kick Brady off a cliff like Killmonger did T'Challa in the movie. Keanu, Parsons, and Cox out to get Jalen late tackle Smith kicked from the damn team next year. We all see it coming. Damn. I hope Jalen sees it.
He don't.
Jalen been the same speed, but the defense got faster. Unfortunately for Jalen, it got faster in the linebacker position the most. So, sorry, bruh. Terrence Steele is gone as soon as we draft some new O-line. I know that's McCarthy's guy apparently, but even if you ate your off-season beans and spinach, you're still not Popeye, my guy.
Yeah.
Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis are gone as soon as we draft some new Bs. I know they're solid, but we know they're ceiling. So, not doomsday material. We need to throw Bossman in the fire as soon as possible. I don't need Anthony Brown, and I'd rather just throw Bossman in the fire. We did the same for Diggs, and he was better for it.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he caught a few interceptions last year, if I'm not mistaken, for being a rookie.
Sure.
I'm not going to say anything about Hooker because I need to see him week 5 and beyond before I have a set in stone opinion about him.
There you go.
Also, the Washington Roaches are getting washed. Honestly, I think Jalen Hurts is the second best QB in the league because Danny don't do it for the Giants is horrible. Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. gets tragic, is not the answer for Washington in their overrated defense who only beat trash teams. Also, if Mike McCarthy is on, that booger sugar, hopefully he can bring the Michael Irvin out of our team, you know what I'm saying? Also, other than the Chiefs, who about to give us problems in our defense? If our defense is middle of the pack or better, not Karen Rodgers and the Lackers, not Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, not Big Ben, because we almost beat them with a backup and treated it a trash-ass defense with GG. I'm not worried about the Patriots. Josh Allen and Coleslaw Beasley, I ain't scared of them, because we got Micah on the field. If our defense got better at stopping the run, I ain't scared of Lamar. Trevor Lawrence looks like a rookie. The Bears look like they're starting the Red Rocket, and we know his pedigree. And finally, I think Ben Anthony DiNucci, a.k.a. B.A.D., because this man is, if he doesn't get cut, he must got naked pictures of Mike McCarthy getting to reach around in a Packers bra or something, man. I mean, because he's hot garbage. H-A-W-G, he's hot garbage, dog. Like, real talk. But that's all I got to say, bro. That's all I got to say.
Peebo from Dallas, sir, you are a gentleman, a scholar, and a gem to this community. And I wouldn't trade you for the world. Appreciate you, sir. Be locked in with me September 9th, man. September 9th, come back, and we're going to celebrate, man. Appreciate you. Oh, man. He said, Benjamin Anthony DiNucci, a.k.a. What if somebody's name was, what's a name that starts with a U? Urkel Gregory Harrison. And his name, and his initial was UGH. Urkel Gregory Harrison. There's got to be a name that starts with an H, like a regular name that starts with an H. What's because Urkel don't even start with, I don't know. What's a name that starts with U? Gregory Harrison. His name will be I don't know. Let's get back to the phones, man. We got Chris from San Antonio up next, JR on deck, and Tyrone in the hole. Let's boogie. Ursula's a lady's name. We need a guy. Chris from San Antonio, what's good, my guy?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Holding it down for the Doski Woski. Hector, no. Ulysses Gregory Harrison. Uriah Gregory Harrison. There you go. My bad, Chris from San Antonio. What you got for the show, sir?
I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of hyped up with all this talk right now, man. Just
hey, man.
In the air, kind of. You know?
Hey, man. That's just how I feel, man. That's just, you know what I mean. We ain't holding nothing back, bro. We. It's time. It's time, man. It's time. Go ahead.
And it's crazy. I feel like out of everyone,
mm-hmm.
Everyone that keeps saying it, I mean, everything you were saying about move that sunglass hut make some room for Michael Parsons. Whatever he wants to put in that sunglass hut.
Facts. Jalen on his way. And you know what, man? I kind of feel bad.
Okoye's going to come after you, man.
Man, Okoye be all right. Man, look, I feel bad for Jalen, man, because he done spent all that money to get that number 9, man. Spent all that money to get that jersey change, and he ain't even starting for real, bro. That's rough old brother Jalen, man.
Look, watch, man. I'll say it quick. Have you seen Avengers? Like Infinity War, Endgame, all that stuff?
Hell yeah. Have you heard my war call?
Okay, you know how Infinity War...
Go ahead, yeah. Shit.
You know how Infinity War ends with when Thanos gets the 6 rings and we all just kind of go down?
Yeah.
Well, let's just look at Tom Brady like Thanos in its endgame.
Man, Tom Brady ain't even Brady not even powerful enough to beat Thanos, dog. I have no fear of him. I have no fear of him. Pat is more Thanos than Brady is. Brady just in the way.
You're right.
Brady just in the way. We'll get there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man.
What else you got for the show, Chris?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. I don't know. I was watching, like, going over, like not just watching the game, like, afterwards, like, watching, like, breakdown and highlights about from you, Steele, everyone, like.
Sure.
And I don't know, man. Like, it's just Jalen. It really is just Jalen. Like, he's the only question mark, I feel. And maybe some depth, like at O-line, D-line. But besides that,
well,
I don't know. I don't know what else could be a problem.
O-line depth is like Bigfoot. Like, people talk about it and they say that they've seen it, but it really don't exist. And I don't consider Jalen to be a problem for real neither, because if Jalen was the only guy and we had to rely on Jalen, then we should feel bad about it. But Jalen is one of a few people that we can roll out, so I don't feel that bad about having Jalen there. And you said like D-line depth. I think we good at D-line. It's like when Neville comes back, when Tristan Hill comes back, we probably gonna have too many D-linemen. You know, when Chauncey comes back. So yeah, we straight. We good to go. You know what I'm saying? As long as we get it, you know.
I think you're right. I feel more scared for D tackle, if anything. Not D ends. D tackle is my little question mark for me.
Hey man, don't worry about it, man. We can't have Pro Bowlers on every level. You know what I mean? Plus, don't forget we don't need this defense to be number one. We just need them middle of the road, middle of the pack, like 15-ish. If we can get to 15-ish, that's ball game. Our good offense is gonna be our good defense. So don't even worry about that.
Yes, sir. You're right. All right, man.
All right.
That was good. I know you got a lot of people, dude.
Appreciate you, Chris. Great call, man. Great call.
Yes, sir.
I should have. I should have asked Chris what side he on. Chris should be on the right side of history, though. Chris probably, you know. Chris probably know we're gonna beat the shot the Bucks, but I just be wanting to hear. I just need confirmation from people, man. I just don't want, you know what I mean. I just don't want to misunderstand. I just don't want to let somebody in the club, but they don't deserve to be in there. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure. JR up next, Tyrone on deck, and Unc X in the hole. I think I got that name platinum correctly. Unc X. We're gonna make sure later. But let's get JR on the phone. What up, JR?
Woo!
Hey, man.
Hey,
come on now.
Let me tell you something.
Let me put my glasses on.
And the crowd is chanting his name. 5 deep, 5 deep, 5 deep. Oh, if y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Woo-hoo! Hey, quick, I got to give a shout out. This is my baby's in the background. I got to give a shout out to Uncle Charles. And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all go support this channel. Uncle Charles is the most entertaining uncle in all of TV and YouTube right now. All your podcasts, if you ain't got Uncle Charles on your list, you're missing out.
100%.
Real quick, I had something I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about the Dak injury, but I don't want to bring down the energy, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm going to say is that I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm looking at our offense. I don't think we going to be stopped if all the stars align. If we can keep number 7, who was it? Tyron Smith, if we can keep him healthy, you know what I'm saying? We might have to put Tyron Smith on a pitch count. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Dog.
I'm saying if the game ain't close.
I don't know about that. I seen what Terrence Steele can do. we just got to roll the dice. We just got to roll them dice, player. Hey. If Tyron Smith come out, you got to sit Dak too, man. Shit. Go ahead.
Well, you know what I'm saying? If we up by I'm talking about, you know, we up. Like we up like we ain't been up in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
With our offense now, we can do Zeke. Oh man. See, here's the thing. You know, that whole Jason Garrett offense, I understand what they were trying to do, but they didn't have the pieces in place to do that. Now we got Gallup. Who on the contract here, so you know he's gonna get out there and try to eat.
We got Coop coming back. The ankle didn't been worked on, so he coming back. He finna dime people. He was diming people up on a hurt ankle. What you think he gonna do now? The ankle is here. Oh my goodness! Woo! I can see it now. Bombs on parade. We going down the field. Oh my goodness! You see what I'm saying? Then I ain't even got to mention, but I'm gonna say it anyway. CD, and you know what come out the CD? CD. CD, PD, baby.
Come on, JR.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, JR. Let them know.
Goodness.
Let them know, JR. You ain't said nothing wrong yet, JR. Honestly, you ain't said nothing wrong yet, JR. We just got to show them, sir. 9/9/2021, sir. That's when it's gonna go down. The revolution will be televised on the internet, and I will be there to cause nonsense, chaos, anarchy, and mayhem, sir. Go ahead, please.
But here's gonna be our sneak attack. Our sneak attack is gonna be that front defensive line.
Sure.
This last preseason game, Parsons, Old Diggy Zua, Bo Hannon.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right, 100%.
Run game is ain't up there. Well, I wish we had them when we was in that playoff game against the LA Chargers. LA Rams. And they had 35-year-old C.J. Anderson running down us like Derrick Henry, a young bull. I wish we had O'Hannon and Old Diggy Zoo within.
That's the old days. That's the old days. Don't worry about it. It ain't nothing we can do about that. This is 2021 now. We gonna live in the present. We gonna live every game, one game at a time in the present. That's how we gonna do this year.
And this is what I'm gonna give you. If we can get at least one turnover a game, and we get a defensive third down conversion under 50%, I guarantee you we win in the division and we get in the playoff run. If we can get at least one turnover a game, our third down conversion under 50%, we taking off. It's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl. If we can get them to, it's Super Bowl, because that means they ain't running on us. On first down, if they're running, they ain't getting no more than 2 yards. On that second down, they're not getting no more than another 3 or 4. If they do a dump off or a pass or something, that means the pass rush getting there. That means if the pass rush getting there, on the back end we covering. Come on, who goes? I just want to know who thinks they're gonna come up against. I just want to know. And let them line up and try. I'm too hyped right now.
JR, let me tell you something, man. No matter what happens, I want you to call this show 9/9/2021, and we're going to talk about it. You understand?
Oh, man. You know I'm going to be tuned. So hold on. Here's because, you know what I'm saying, here's my plug, and I'm going to do a segue like this. You know, the nooch, your gooch is cooked. It's barbecue, sir. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your services, but we're going to need you to exit stage left, you know. And on that segue, speaking of barbecue, brother, if you are in Dallas at any point in time of the year, I got free barbecue on me for you and who you with. All right?
Sir?
Pops on the barbecue spot, South Dallas. Been there 40-plus years. Award winner for his service. Number one caterer in number one black catering chain in Dallas, Texas. Catered when they opened up Mark Cuban Stadium. Did the catering when they opened up the D terminal. You can go international and DFW Airport. You know what I'm saying? Was doing all the conventions. I'm just giving you a little bit, but to let you know that it's real and you got a free on me if you win the D. That's all I'm saying.
Sir, hit me on my social medias. I will take you up on that offer. I'll even shake your hand and take a picture and you know what I'm saying, give you a hug or whatever you want to do. I'm grateful. Appreciate your brother, JR. Don't forget to call back on this show September 9th so we can reap the spoils of our victory, sir. You know what I'm saying? We got to spread the loot around, please. Please.
Yes, sir. I'm going to get off, but I'm for real about that. If ever you win the D, I already set it up with Law. That's the other half. I already set it up with him.
Please.
We going to meet Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting you know. Y'all come through. Y'all got free BBQ on me. You know what I'm saying?
100%, Mr. Wolf. Just give me a chance to call Law and cuss him out because he ain't called me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, JR. Great call, man.
All right.
Oh, man. J Farm, I'm kind of hurt, man. J Farm, I'm kind of hurt, man. You're a Cowboys fan. Alex was asking who J Farm a fan of. J Farm a Cowboy fan. I'm kind of hurt, J Farm. You know what I'm saying? I look at this two different ways, J Farm. And I do show you respect because you've been in these chat boxes for a long time, J Farm. You've been supporting the shows from all the different content creators, J Farm. I can't disrespect J Farm. You know? We don't see J Farm in the chat box as much as we used to. Probably because I'm too optimistic. But I'll never say a bad thing about J Farm. But J Farm, you scared of Tom Brady, dog? J Farm? Tom Brady makes you nervous? J Farm? Some jabroni named Rojo keeps you up at night? J Farm? You ain't got no faith in your squad? J Farm? That's okay. We understand. Kings must be understanding. You know, we as an army, we're gonna march those front lines, J Farm. And I'm gonna look to my neighbor on my left. I'm gonna look to my neighbor on my right. I'm gonna look at my Fitbit. It's gonna say 9/9/2021, just to make sure that we got the date correct. I'm gonna acknowledge that the neighbor to my left ain't J Farm, and the neighbor to my right ain't J Farm. And I'm gonna have a conversation with myself. I have a photographic memory. Your comments in my comment section will be in my mind on repeat. I will look up. I will vividly read what it says. We're going to show love, J Farm, because you a part of this family too. But when we beat the shit out the Bucks, J Farm, don't ask for no Rotel dip when you come to the party, sir. Please. Please. J Farm, we show love. Me and my people, we show love, J Farm. He says I'll actually be there. J Farm, you can come through because there's no way to kick people out the club relatively. But, J Farm, you got to bring your own bottle when you show up to the, J Farm, listen, man, there's no ill will over here, J Farm. I love you. Give me a hug, a virtual hug. This is you, J Farm. This is me. This is you. This the hug. J Farm. We showing you love, J Farm. Because you a part of the family in spirit. We all make mistakes. We all get lead astray. We all get cast down the wrong road sometimes. Everybody got a family member that can't stay out of trouble. We love you, J Farm. You just can't sit at the grown folks table when you get there. That's it. J Farm, we love you. And when 9/9/2021 gets here, it's about 10 p.m. Central Time, and we firing up that post-game show, feel free. If you can get past the bouncer, if you can sneak in the club, that's even more impressive, J Farm. That's even more impressive. But you can't. But you can't have none of my ginger ale, J Farm. You can't have none of my ginger ale. You can't. You. When we pour in victory water, J Farm, you're not allowed to have ice in your cup, J Farm. You gotta drink from the water fountain outside. If you too drunk from bringing your own bottle and you thirsty, you can't have the purest waters of Lake Minnetonka like the rest of us have. You got to go to the water fountain now. You got to drink from the hose pipe, J Farm. J Farm, look, we love you. We love you, J Farm. We love you. No matter what happens, we love you. Even if you leave our party and go to Law Nation chat box, You say, man, forget y'all. I can't have no ginger ale. I'm going to Law Nation. But no, you can't. Because I'm calling Law Nation. I'm calling Law Nation and he ain't letting you in the club neither. He ain't letting you in the club neither. I'm calling Skywalker Steel. He ain't letting you in the club neither, J Farm. And when it's 9/10/2021, and we doing the morning after show and we celebrating as a family, then we're going to corral you, bring you in, and give you a hug. We're going to give you another hug, J Farm. And we want you to repent. We want you to repent. We want you to apologize. We want you to admit your mistakes, J Farm. When we beat the shit out the Bucks, we want you to admit we want you to admit your mistakes, J Farm. Then after you've repented and apologized to us in front of a jury, and you apologize to Dak Prescott and his football team and Jerry Jones and his internet, then possibly we'll consider let you have ice with your water next time. We ain't say you can have a cup. We ain't say you can have no ginger ale. You still got to bring your own bottle, and you still not getting in through the front door. You're going to have to sneak in. But the next week, what happens next week when we play the Chargers on September 19th, if you can sneak into that party, we'll let you have some ice when you bring your own liquor. But we love you, J Farm. It's all love, J Farm. When we beat the shot of the Bucks, come back, sir. Straight like that. We got Tyrone on the phone up next. Then we got Onk X on deck. Then we got Twitter, Chris in the hole. Let's boogie. Tyrone, what's good with you?
What's good, Vato?
Tyrone, we gonna beat the Bucks, right?
Man, we're gonna beat the brakes off the
You
Bucks.
goddamn right, we gonna beat the Bucks. Goddamn it, you motherfucker. Go ahead, Tyrone. I know Tyrone. I shouldn't have asked. Tyrone, I apologize, sir. I shouldn't even ask you that. I apologize. I'm wrong, so I shouldn't even ask you that. Go ahead.
No, you good, man. You were spitting the isms, man. What was that line you said? Kings must be understanding?
Kings must be understanding, bro. Kings got to have understanding. We make mistakes.
And you ain't delusional. They think you're delusional because you're pumping up the fan base with the we gonna beat the Bucks. You ain't a delusional cat, man. You one of the most sensible Cowboys fan I know. So, I done seen it with my own eyes before we done lost the game in previous seasons, and they've been ready to burn the house down.
Hey, Tyrone. Tyrone, look. Yeah, Tyrone, look. Jay Farr with the chat box just said I'll be at the Chargers game too. Hit me up. I ain't going. I'm not going. I'll be at the party when we win. I ain't going to the game. Shit. My bad, Tyrone. Go ahead.
No, you good, man. But I was just saying, man, I done seen you, like, you know how the Cowboys is. We lose a game early in the season. It's the second game in the season. They want to burn the house down. And I don't seen you, just try to keep it sensible. But, like, it's just early in the season while everybody else is jumping out the window.
Yeah.
So you ain't no delusional dude, man. You always keep it, like, even killed. So shout out to you for that, man. But I got to have a come to Jesus moment with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want you on the right side of history. Can I take you back to the draft, bro?
Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. Rashawn Slater beating shit out of Joey Bosa right now, but I've been saying the whole stream.
No.
So listen, man. I've been saying, listen, man.
You already know where I'm going.
Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm not taking that back, but I have said through this whole stream. You probably came in a little later. I said this entire stream. If Michael Parsons gets in there week 1, has a big impact, and like we win that game based on some of it, I will get on this stream and I will apologize to that man for 30 minutes. Trust me, Tyrone, I got you.
First of all, I'm thinking that, well, you jumped the whole gun. But this is what I'm getting to. But I was watching you during the draft night, man, and I saw when they picked Atlanta, they picked Pitts.
Oh, okay.
A part of you died, man. A part of your heart died, man.
Yeah.
But you were like, okay. We'll get Horn or Surtain.
Sure.
Then Surtain and Horn, they went 8-9.
Yeah.
You were like, okay, well, I really wanted Slater. That's my second because you didn't. I believe you wanted Pitts with your heart, but you knew Pitts wasn't going to be there with your mind.
Yeah.
So you were like, okay, we're going to get Slater, and we got Parsons. And Parsons is going to be a beast, man. He's going to be a dog. I don't want you to wait till the season start, and then I want you to go ahead and get ahead of the curve, man, and get that apology out there, that video out. So when he goes crazy, you don't have to, recant anything. Go ahead and get in front of it, man. Give him an apology, man. You know how on 32 on your draft board, I know your thoughts since then have changed. So
I would.
I just want you to get on the right side of this history before too late, man. Well, it ain't gonna be too late, but
I would, Tyrone. I would, but Michael Parsons may have a gun under the seat. He might have, he may get caught with weed in his car. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't be hopping out.
We rolling with Parsons. No, we rolling with Parsons. I don't want to say that, but nah.
But look though, Tyrone. To be fair though,
wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. And we rolling with Parsons, and Slater's an op. We beat him.
Shit, Tyrone.
We beat him. We ain't rolling with Slater no more, man. He an op now. He the enemy. You be trying to show him love because that's your dude. Nah, we ain't showing him no more love, man.
I do agree.
Go ahead, bro.
I do agree. In week 2, I will be rooting for Randy Gregory to beat the shit out of Rashawn Slater, simply because if one of my older sons beat up on one of my younger sons, that's just family business. It is what it is. In terms of Parsons, all the preseason the pre-draft Parsons stuff, that's just pre-draft stuff. He's a Cowboy now, so I've been riding with him regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on the team. I
know you're riding with him.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I'm not gonna be premature about this because he could get caught with a kilo of coke in the car. But if Parsons does well, I will be apologizing for 30 minutes. I will have my clock ready. So don't even worry about it. I got you.
Okay, cool. And Tyrone Smith, he gonna stay healthy, so y'all ain't gotta worry about that. And another thing I want to mention to all the Cowboys fans, because all the Cowboys fans done gone at my boy Anthony Brown. Y'all want him? Y'all want to cut him? Y'all want him off the team? He's gonna start, man. He's gonna play good, man. He's gonna play good. I don't want. I hate when that everybody's trying to kick people off the team and talking about 2022. We got people wanting to kick Jalen off the team and say, okay, in 2022 he's off the team. AB, he's off the team. Let them play. Let's root for them this year, and then in the off season, they all had good years, so let's not just shit on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not of the mindset that you need to let any of these guys go because we trying to win a Super Bowl, and I understand this is a long season, and as Cowboy fans, we should understand how depth works. Like if you think about last year, Francis Bernard had to get snaps. Rashad Robinson had to get snaps. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Robinson had to get snaps. So you may not like Jalen Smith, but that just means that he just shouldn't be a starter for you. You see what I'm saying? Or Anthony Brown just probably shouldn't be a starter for you. You would rather Anthony Brown play than the kid from the Eagles last year, from the Eagles last year, Jaquette. You remember Jaquette? Right. Jaquette came into the game when the Eagles guys got hurt, and we just started beating the shit out of Jaquette. You don't want one of those dudes to come in. You would have rather Anthony Brown come in. If something were to happen, knock on some wood, if something was to happen to Keanu Neal, you would want a guy like Van Der Esch or for Jalen to come in, and that's a solid backup guy for you, especially in a 17-game season. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to push guys off the bridge. We need all of them, especially when we're not trying to save no money.
Yeah, that was towards you. That was towards the other Cowboy Nation, but I'm glad you mentioned that because, next year when we have Cox, Jabril Cox, Parsons, and Jalen under contract, I think. I don't know if Keanu Neal's under contract. I'm not sure if he signed a 2-year or 1-year deal. Mm-hmm. You're going to need that depth because if somebody gets hurt, you're going to be looking crazy.
Sure.
I want Kelvin Joseph to take that position from Anthony Brown. I'm rooting Anthony Brown on, but, I want him to take that position. But even, when he does take that position and he's ready, Anthony Brown's a formidable backup. So I'm glad you mentioned that depth, and guess that's all I have, man. But shout outs to you, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Tyrone. I will see you on the front lines September 9th, 2021. It's going to be bloody, but we going to win. Appreciate you, sir.
Hey, and I'm looking forward to that video of you apologizing to Parsons.
God damn, man. I'm trying to talk about us beating the Bucks, man. Why you worry about me saying sorry and shit going somewhere, man? Damn.
Y'all love, man. Y'all
What's wrong with y'all, man? Why y'all want me to apologize so bad? Why y'all want me to be wrong so bad? Tell me what I'm right about. Tell me how Rashawn Slater better than Panay Sewell. Tell me how Justin Jefferson is better than Henry Ruggs and them. Like, tell me all that. Let me get a war call, bro. Let me war call. Oh man, appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, but like I said, I will be apologizing. Y'all ain't gotta remind me to apologize. We straight. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. We got a platinum name here, and I think I got to spell correctly, but I don't know. We'll see. Unc X. Do I have that correct?
Yes, that's me, Voch.
There we go. Unc X. I'm doing good, man. What you got for the show?
Man, I feel like talking some Cowboy shit tonight.
Please. Let me get my glasses on. Let me put my glasses on, please, sir.
Voch, hey, you remember? I know you saw that woman slap that man slap that brother Steelers game, right?
What happened? What happened? Who got slapped? What happened? What I missed?
Well, this woman slapped his brother the Steelers game. It went viral on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I got you.
But check this out.
Right.
You know what happened after that?
What happened after that?
You know what happened after that to her husband?
What happened, Doc?
Well, you know what? Hey, on the ninth, that woman's gonna be the ref. And the ref gonna slap the Cowboys with a bullshit calls like they always do. And Cowboys can't hit the ref. But you know what he gonna do? He gonna knock the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the fuck out.
God, take that though. All right. Yes, sir. I'm with you, Unc, 100%.
Hey, let me tell you something else.
Go ahead.
And you know how the refs saw with Brady. You can't touch him. He almost like Michael Jordan.
Right.
You know, when he played, you couldn't touch him either.
Right.
So you know what I want, and Randy Gregg. Hey, Fox, you see Randy Gregg on that first play on that Texans game? How that man ran through that like a bullet with legs after Tyrone Taylor. He threw that ball so fast, we know he's gonna get trucked.
Right.
Man, that boy is Brady Voch. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I know he gonna get to Brady, and you have to watch how high he hit him, because if he hit him too high, the ref's gonna call. They was gonna throw a flag for any damn thing. So you know what I want him to do?
What's that?
When he sack his ass, I want to pull his goddamn pants down every time he sack his ass, just to humiliate him.
Yeah.
That's what I want them to do. I just want them to. I want them to whoop the snot out the Bucks. And I tell you what. And after they win, since it's Thursday night,
right,
and stuff, I'm gonna go on my patio with my cigar, my scotch, and jam me some Funkadelic and celebrate.
I'll be having one with you, player. We're going to be celebrating. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it, Voch. I'm going to be with that party. Hey, man, look. Only thing I'm worried about, Voch, is that in the red zone, I don't want Kelly Moore to call no bullshit calls in the red zone. I want him to call good plays in red zone, give him some touchdowns.
Right.
And I want 6, damn it. I want 6.
We gonna get that.
6 is what I need.
Don't worry about it. We gonna get that.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my son who turned you on to the show. He's at Texas Tech right now, and he's probably listening right now. So I want to give a shout out to him and everything. Voch, he's a Voch, big time Voch fan. I'm trying to get him to call you, get him guts to call you.
Okay. What's his name?
His name is
You don't know his name? You don't know his name?
Oh yeah.
Damn, don't nobody know his name.
I don't know if you want his name told on the radio on your show, but hey.
I think Unc X son. That's at Texas Tech. Appreciate you for watching, man. Salute to you.
All right. Hey, Voch.
Yes, sir.
Voch.
Yes, sir.
Hey, before you go, hey man, I
I seen that print. I wanted to give you on your that cowboy print I painted. I sent it to you that time last month. Talked to you. I don't know you never saw it or not.
You sent a print to me?
Yeah, that I did. It's a Mount Rushmore. I sent it on Twitter.
On the Twitter, I probably ain't see it. But just tag me to it, and I'll go see it. I'll go see it right now.
All right. I'll do it on Twitter, and my Twitter handle name is Inspector X.
Expect
I'm a fire marshal NRG in Houston. So
okay. Appreciate you, man. Hey, look, man. Can't wait to.
All right.
Go ahead. Can't wait to celebrate with you on the night, man. You can have some ice at the club. J Farm can't. Hey man, say. Hey man, my son a big fan of the show. What's his name? Hey man, I don't know his name. I don't know his name now. He was talking about that boy like he was Juntao. Word around town, there's some new dude in town. New old badass dude from Hong Kong. He buying up every goddamn thing. Oh yeah? Yeah, man. What's his name? Shit, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. Damn, I don't nobody know his name. Yeah, man, this dude, man, came through, man, bought some C4. He bought some C4. What's his name? I don't know his name. Damn, nobody knows his name. I don't nobody know his name. Oh, man, good call, Unc X. And shouts out to Unc X, son from Texas Tech that's listening right now. Appreciate you, Doc. We got 3 more callers, and then we're going to wrap the show. We are not going to war call taking Brady clothes off. We got Twitter Chris up next, and we got 2 more calls that we don't recognize. We're going to see if they get platinum tonight. Twitter Chris up next, 813 on deck, 719 in the hole. We got 3 more calls. We're going to get up out of here, all right? Twitter Chris, what's good with you?
What's up, Voch?
Everything. Hold it down for the Doski Woski. You already know.
Yes, sir. It's not, man. We gonna beat the dog shot.
Man, what they wait a minute. Where my button?
I feel you. Go ahead.
Man, hey, look. I keep telling all my friends and my family, yo. I said, it's good when you the hunter. Mm-hmm. But when you're the hunted, it's a whole different ballgame. You win all the hunters. All of you want when you're the hunters. People got film on you now.
Right.
Woo, Lord Jesus.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a gangster party. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a party, Chris.
Ooh, Lord. It's gonna be a gangster party in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even from Florida out that jump. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. What else you got?
Ooh. Man, I'm trying. Oh my God, yo! And then Zeke back down to his freshman year in Ohio State.
Man,
I'm just hoping that the line. All I need is the trenches to stay healthy. Yo. That's all I need, yo. If Urban and them boys, Bohana and them boys can stay healthy, the whole line can stay healthy, yo. And we gonna beat the dog shot at everybody on our schedule, yo. That shit gonna be cheap.
Look, man. It's just, man. I gotta. Listen, man, I got a different feeling about this season, man. And, you know, most pessimistic Cowboy fans or Cowboy haters, they'll be like, well, Voch, that's what y'all always say. I mean, not really. Like, when Dak got hurt, you wasn't seeing me walking around talking about, man, the dog going to take us to the promised land. Not going to be able to do it. You know what I mean? I've had my reservation about Mike Nolan. I've had my reservation about Brother Chris Richard. I've had my reservations about Linehan. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. This different, sir. I've only thought, because my whole Cowboy fan career ain't that long, because I'm relatively young, so I only been watching for like a little bit, and we ain't been winning too much. But the main Super Bowl teams I've seen is like that 16 year, that 18 year, and that, you know, Romo, Jessica Simpson year. You know what I mean? Those are my years where I thought we was gonna win a Super Bowl, and we could have. So this is only my 4th year thinking it. Hey man, come on now. It's going to be what it's going to be. They got to show me we ain't. Go ahead, though. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
And on top of that, though, like, I don't understand it. Why is that not on the top 100? Am I missing something?
Don't worry about it. Like, they are going to repent. They're going to repent for their sins, Twitter Chris. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, oh my God, Joe. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Where's Amari Cooper? Where's CeeDee Lamb on the top 100? Am I missing something here?
Go ahead.
Amari had 5 yards with a bum-ass quarterback. Am I missing something here?
Go ahead, man. I'm listening to you. They gonna repent for their sins. It is what it is. But go ahead, sir. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And then my man Amari Cooper said on Hard Knocks, man, I had to get myself back in game shape. You know what I'm saying? I had to get see when you an elite receiver like that, you know what I'm saying, and had to do the necessary to bring back the necessary. Man, that speaks volumes for Amari and what type of dog he is.
Right.
Man. And then on Hard Knocks, I was seeing him teach CeeDee Lamb the moves. Lord Jesus, CeeDee gonna be trifling. CeeDee gonna be disgusted out that show. Oh my God, Joe.
Twitter Chris is gonna be a good one, sir. I know you're on the right side of history, so I ain't even gotta ask you, dog. Hey man, come and celebrate on the 9th, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be right here. We ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I know it.
Appreciate you.
Last time.
And
look,
go ahead.
Look, we're on revenge tour for the whole league.
The whole league.
And just so happened that Tom Brady's gonna be the first pick.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Twitter Chris. This was a great call. And you know what? Listen, man, like I just got so much invested in this first game. Like I've talked so much shit on this first game. And at no point did I say the Bucs are terrible. You know what I mean? It's just the mindset of certain people. Certain people look like they live in fear. I'm just not the type to live in fear. I know the Bucs are they just won a fucking Super Bowl. Like I know the Bucs are a good team. But bro, I like my squad too, man. My squad pretty nice. And you know, I just have enough vibes to feel good about my squad prior to, you know what I mean? I'm not one of the ones that's gonna wait till it's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the ones that's gonna wait till after the game and be like, oh, I knew it. Drinking the Kool-Aid. Because you know what? You probably can drink some Kool-Aid. I give you that. But when you're in my party, you can't have no ice. So you just drinking hot ass Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Tamara said, how you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't say fuck everybody in the club, then go back in the club. Like, come on, man. You can't even get in. Start asking your callers what's their favorite Kool-Aid brand, grape or red. Hey, man, Jay Farm, we love you, man. Jay Farm. Jay Farm, let me fix my Jay Farm, we love you, sir. Hey, we family, Jay Farm. Everybody got a cousin that's, doing the wrong things here and there. It's cool, Jay Farm. Don't worry about it, Jay Farm. We love you for who you are, Jay Farm. Loaded Lux, look Holloway in the face and say, hey, man, be a fan, not a fiend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of yours. I love you the way you are, but I don't love you enough to leave you the way you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help you. We're going to get that W. We're going to therapy together, J Farm. We're going to therapy together. We're going to Cowboy Haters Anonymous together. And I'm going to sit there with you until they fix you. Till they fix you, J Farm. And then when they fix you, you're gonna look at me and be like, yo, Voch, man, I was wrong this whole time. I just want to apologize to you, Dak, and Jerry Jones' internet, man. But Voch, man, can I get in the club, man? You gonna let me on train? I'm like, hell nah. Oh. You gotta wait till next year. We ain't letting nobody new in the club, J Farm. We love you though. We love you, J Farm. We can't let nobody new in the club. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you, you know what I mean? You can sneak in the party, but you like, come on, J Farm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't help yourself to the fondue bar, you know what I'm saying? You can't let you do that. You know, J Farm, it's cool, but you can chill out in the backyard or something, you know? Love you, J Farm. You've been here for a long time. J Farm, if I give you credit, you've been supporting my show for a long time, J Farm. You've been tuned into me since what, like 2017 or something, J Farm? This year is different, J Farm. We got 2 more calls. We're going to get them in, and we're going to wrap the show up. You understand? We don't know who they are. They may or may not be platinum level. If they are, then they'll be platinum. If not, You know, it is what it is. We'll just we'll just leave them the way they are. 813. What's happening? Who this?
What's up, man? My name's Taylor. I'm from Tampa.
Taylor, what's good, my guy? What you got for the show?
What's good?
Cool.
All I want to tell you is that we're going to beat the shit out the Bucks.
Man, wait a minute, Taylor. Wait a minute, dog. You platinum already. You know how to make an entrance, baby. You know how to make an entrance. Come on, Taylor. Let them know. Let them know, sir.
The energy is just different around here, man, in Tampa. I'm not going to lie to you. They talking their little shit now because they got Brady. I understand it. But like I tell my friends, when the Cowboys come to town, y'all going to have some problems. That's all. I had to tell them that. And they scared of us, too, because they like sitting in, oh, look, y'all got all this nice stuff. They ain't going to bring you no Super Bowls. I said, that's cool, but we're going to see this year.
This is what was so interesting about the Bucks. This is me talk shit about the Bucks, and I ain't talk shit about the Bucks at all. But let me just talk some shit about the Bucks for a second. Why are we acting like? Let me get my war card ready.
Don't get ready.
Why are we acting like the Bucks was good all year last year? Like, why are we?
That's crazy.
Why are we not acting like the Bucks got hot at a very isolated period of time? Why are we acting like the Bucks been elite all season? Like, why we?
They didn't dominate this whole season like that.
The Bucks got blew out the first game of the season last year by the Saints. Tom Brady forgot what down it was. Like, y'all forgot that shit? Y'all forgot this? They was in the playoff hunt. They was in the hunt.
Don't forget the 3 interceptions he threw against the Packers.
What the fuck? Man, look. I'm listening though. Go ahead though, Taylor. I'm listening. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Like I said, I'm born and raised in Tampa my whole life, but I bleed blue. So I just want everybody to know that when the Cowboys come to town and them boys get off that bus, we mean business. We ain't finna come there and play. And another thing, that boy Dak, he cussing now too, like I ain't never heard him cuss. Oh my God.
Man, Dak said I didn't fucking ask you to get in the game. I didn't ask you.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to get in the damn game. You don't let nobody in costume. That shit weird now. Oh my God. I'm ready for this season. We going 17-0 until somebody prove us wrong. And I'm gonna talk my shit until then. That's all I had to say.
Hey man, this was a great call. Taylor, you have proved yourself to be platinum, sir. Next time you call in, we'll know it's you. Thank you so much for calling, brother.
All right, I appreciate it. You have a good night.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother Taylor. Yes, great call, man. Taylor knew how to open it up. Taylor knew what we was looking for. Taylor knew what we was looking for. The fight is fixed. Taylor knew what we was looking for. We got one more caller, man. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, one more caller here. See what's going on here. We got 719. Let's see what they talking about. 719, what up? Who this? 719, what's up? Who this? 719. All right, time to go to bed. Hey, y'all, listen. This was an incredible show. We got a lot of things done. This was pretty entertaining. Fun show all around. We have a lot of guests on these shows, and we don't always get a chance to, interact with the people when we have guests on. How many concurrent people? I got like 416 concurrent people watching right now. Appreciate y'all. We don't always get a chance to hear from the people, because we're listening to Brother Koye, we listen to Law, we listen to Foster King, we listen to Brother Jeff, you know what I'm saying? We're listening to people, we don't always get a chance to hear from y'all, but what I love to do is to set these phones up, prop up this chat box right there where I can see it, introduce a couple topics that y'all possibly want to talk about, and just talk to y'all all day, man. I love talking to y'all, man, because look, I've hit new records this month in terms of like viewership. And look, I could easily be lazy and do nothing for the rest of the month because we've hit new records for viewership because y'all been responding to the content so well. So let me just give y'all a hand, please. couldn't have done it without you. So I appreciate y'all. And boy, I could have been lazy and not even have done these streams, but I love hearing from y'all so much. I love getting the pulse from the people. If I wouldn't have done this show, I never would have known to keep J Farm out the club when we beat the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? I never would have. But we love J Farm though. While J Farm sitting outside the house, we all gonna give him a hug when we walking into the club, man. It's all good, man. We love J Farm, man. J Farm been around for a long time, man. Shouts out to you. We just have a difference in opinions on this thing, man. I'm just way more pro my guys, man. I'm way more pro my guys. So, hey, man, one of us going to be right on September 9th. Either way, we still going to show love. We still going to dap up. But, boy, we win. Nothing. With that being said, though, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for coming in, showing love. Let me just run through these supers one more times. Will you or will you not? Dwayne Morris, Robbie, Santiago Taylor, Pick and Pop a couple of times. Appreciate you. Michael DeRee, Ed Barnes, See That 24, Mr. Lee. And let me unpin this comment so I can see this. DM. Shouts out to DM also. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all haven't, follow me on Twitter. A lot of the interaction that I do with y'all on this show, I do that on Twitter. I'm talking shit to people. You know what I mean? Showing love to others, arguing with some other people. We have a good time on Twitter. And follow me now on Twitter. My pinned tweet is we're gonna beat the shot the Bucks. We're gonna cause a lot of chaos on social media when we do our thing. So that should be a fun follow. Follow me there. And besides that, what the schedule look like for the rest of the way, man? We got a preseason game Sunday, but I don't know if I got enough energy to just watch Ben DiNucci for 4 quarters or whatever. So I'm gonna be doing some fantasy drafts and just doing some other little things. But besides that, we probably gonna try to get a round table going to break down the 53 roster. And hey man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, don't forget, man, we're gonna be doing the live watch parties throughout the year for every game. Not every game, because like I'm taking breaks on Thanksgiving. Like y'all should be with y'all family too. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be doing the live watch party. So please come through and chill with me on those. Until then, y'all hold it down for the Doski, Woski, the Peasky, Wheesky.